The following is a special sports broadcast presentation of Talk Radio WRNR Martinsburg.
Play ball!
It's time for the excitement of American Legion Baseball featuring the Berkeley Post 14 Hornets. Today's game is brought to you by Patriot Fireworks, Ridgeway Mini Storage, Lawn Doctor of Berkeley and Jefferson Counties, Mountaineer Kitchen and Baths, Shenandoah Veterinary Hospital, Smallwood Small Insurance, Berkeley County Health Department, Trips Floor Sanding, and the Cider Press Restaurant at Taylor's Farm Market. And now let's go to the field and join our Talk Radio WRNR and TV10 broadcast team. Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome into P.O. Faulkner Park. It is the home of American Legion Baseball, and today we've got doubleheader action as the Berkeley Post 14 Hornets will entertain the Rawlings Tigers out of Pittsburgh. For TV10 and Talk Radio WRNR Sports, I'm Matt Miller along with Spencer Dupuis. Donald Kinney running our camera. Our on-site producer is Tyler Wilhelm, and back at the studio, our engineer is Colin McLaughlin. Well, Spencer, we look at this matchup today, and it's always fun when you see these teams come in from out of town and get an idea of what talent looks like from other areas around the East Coast.
Yeah, and we'll get to see a lot of talent today. 13-hitter lineup for the Rawlings Tigers.
Yeah, one of those situations where the Tigers typically are playing in those weekend type of tournaments, and in this case being a midweek game, talking with their head coach Thomas Davis, they don't have 6 starters that might normally be here in those weekend settings, so it's a great opportunity for him to get maybe some of his younger players into a lineup, and rather than have some guys maybe sitting the bench after the long 3.5-hour drive, he's put them all in the lineup, so there'll be 4 extra hitters to go along with the starting 9 in the lineup for the Tigers. They come in, by the way, at 7-11 on the season. For the Hornets, they'll come in at 8-4. They're running a normal pattern today that includes Cam Lady as the starting pitcher and Ty Broughton as the designated hitter. The Hornets have dropped 2 of their last 3 and are looking to get back in the win column here today, not only in Game 1, but hoping for the split, as we do have double-header action. Game 1 getting underway here in just a few minutes, and Game 2 scheduled to get started right around 5 o'clock. Well, let's send it back to the studio. We'll take a 60-second break. On the other side, a quick comment from both of these head coaches as we continue to get you ready for the matchup. It's American Legion Baseball on TV10. Whatever your celebration, take it up a notch with Patriot Fireworks. From novelties to mortars, Patriot has it all in 2 fully stocked, convenient locations. 67 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill or 4812 Gerrardstown Road off I-81 Exit 5 Inwood. For the best selection of firework brands and varieties at fair prices, go to Patriot Fireworks, the oldest fireworks store in West Virginia, established in 1990. Check out their Facebook page or phone 304-229-3500 for Patriot Fireworks in Bunker Hill and Inwood.
Established in 1974, Shenandoah Veterinary Hospital has been serving the needs of the community's pets for nearly 50 years. Our pets are an important part of our lives and deserve a lot of care and love. Trust Shenandoah Veterinary Hospital to help them live the happy, healthy, long lives each deserve. That's Shenandoah Veterinary Hospital, located at 1152 Shepherdstown Road in Martinsburg, or give them a call at 304-263-2112.
Welcome back into P.O. Faulkner Park, getting ready for American Legion Baseball. The Berkeley Post 14 Hornets entertaining the Pittsburgh Rawlings Tigers. Had a chance to catch up with both head coaches as we were getting today's starting lineups. Let's hear first from Tigers head coach Thomas Davis. He's in his 2nd season running the program. We asked him about an opportunity like this to travel and to play a team from here in the Panhandle.
With my recruiting business, I have so many kids, and I have kids in 17 states. And West Virginia is a big part. I mean, especially Martinsburg. I've done Martinsburg football players, Hedgesville, Spring Mills, Berkeley Springs, kids from all over. And Tripp and I have known each other and been around, and he's like, hey, do you want to come down? Because usually we won't. We'll usually practice during the week, and we play Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But I'm like, I definitely want to come down and see. I have some clients that are playing over there, and see the other kids and that. And main thing is get like I said, I mean, we have six starters that aren't here, and a lot of the young kids. I'm using this as a great learning rep experience for them against a very good team. I know what they have over there.
Coach, good luck. Thanks.
No problem, Matt. Thanks.
So there you go. That was Thomas Davis. He is the head coach for the Pittsburgh Rawlings Tigers, and he will get everyone into action. As he showed me the lineup card, he had a couple of subs listed down at the bottom. I asked about those, and he said, nope, don't worry, they're already in the lineup as part of those 4 extra hitters, as they will send 13 to the plate in this one. All right, we turn our attention now to Tripp Tobin in his 3rd year leading this Berkeley Post 14 ball club. We talked to him about the opportunity to play a team from outside of the area.
Team out of Pittsburgh, but yesterday we had practice, and we're starting to turn the corner more towards playing a little less showcase, a little more baseball. We got about 10, 12 days to get ready for the area tournament. So we're I spoke with him. He's going to run about 13 kids out there, kind of free substitute, but we're going to play straight up baseball. I talked to him about it, and he understands what we need to do. In practice last night, we talked about, if you're not fielding the ball, you're covering a base. If you're not covering a base, you're backing somebody up. If you're not backing somebody up, then you're in the dugout cheering the team on. So we got to get our roster down to 18 men for that state tournament, and we're down to the last 5 or 6 spots. And we're looking at our guys as they see who's going to play for the team or see who wants to play for themselves.
Coach, good luck.
All right, thank you.
There you go. That is Tripp Tobin, and he's getting ready for what will be coming in just a couple of weeks, and that is the area tournament to see who will represent this area at the American Legion State Tournament, and a couple of key games coming up later this week. We've got a doubleheader here today, but then on Thursday, Riverside will come here to P.O. Faulkner Park. That is the team out of Romney, and then on Friday, it's Kingwood out of Preston County, and those are the other 2 teams that participate in this area in American Legion. So those will be 2 big games as far as seeding going into the area tournament, which will be the week of July 20th. All right, let's send it back to the studio. We'll take a 60-second timeout and then see what we are doing as, everyone's going to line up. I tell you what, we're getting ready, it looks like, for the national anthem. So let's go ahead and send it back to the studio for a full 2-minute timeout. Colin, we'll go ahead and take the full 2-minute break, and then when we come back, we'll take a look at the starting lineups and get into today's opening pitch. It is American Legion baseball with Berkeley Post 14, the Hornets entertaining the Pittsburgh Rawlings Tigers here on TV 10.
All right, Matt, when it comes to flooring, you can't beat luxury vinyl. It's waterproof, easy to clean and maintain, extremely durable, and looks great.
Are you nuts? Hardwood flooring's the way to go. It's durable, easy to maintain, matches every decor, and increases the value of your home instantly.
All right, one thing we can agree on is Tripp's Floor Sanding and Berkeley Fashion Flooring. They'll take care of you with great selection, service, and pricing.
Whether it's hardwood or luxury vinyl, call Tripp's at 304-229-7009.
Or visit trippsfloorsanding.com. Ridgeway Self-Storage in Bunker Hill has the space you need for all your belongings. Their small, medium, and large-size units are temperature-controlled with drive-up access. Units are located in a fenced and gated perimeter and monitored by security cameras. There's also space to park your RV, boat, or car. Call now at 304-507-3952 or go to ridgewayselfstorage.com to get more information and check out the affordable rates. That's Ridgeway Self-Storage at 63 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill.
Babe, I'm hungry.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know, you pick.
Chinese?
No, not feeling it.
Mexican?
No, we just had that over the weekend.
You pick.
Let's go to the Cider Press restaurant. They have a new smoker burger. I think you'd really like it.
The Cider Press restaurant inside Taylor's Farm Market has what you're craving, where the food is fresh and you feel right at home. Exit 5 right off I-81 in Inwood or online at ciderpressdeliandgrill.com.
We are back again here at P.O. Faulkner Park. We have had the national anthem. Time to take a look at the starting lineups, and we'll begin with the visiting Pittsburgh Rawlings Tigers. In the leadoff spot at second base is Damian Blum, batting second. Center fielder Billy Dunleavy. The number 3 hitter, today's starting pitcher Cameron Palmer. Batting in the cleanup spot and catching is Derek Hald. That's H-A-L-D. The number 5 hitter, third baseman Philip Walsh. Batting sixth is the shortstop Jacob Pichtel. Batting seventh in left field is Hunter Blackson. The number 8 hitter is the right fielder Hezekiah Taylor, and batting ninth at first base is Ken Boyle. Then comes extra hitter number 1, that is Brody Clemens, followed by Samuel Luktich. He is the second extra hitter. The third extra hitter, Wyatt Shears, and the fourth extra hitter in the 13-man batting order is John Patsy III. All right, let's turn to the Hornets. We'll set their offense as they come to the plate in the bottom of the first. Defensively, Cam Lady on the hill getting ready for his warm-up tosses. Aiden Milton is his battery mate. Colin Reed will be over at first with Jack Reisenweber at second. Kyle West is the shortstop. Riley Bubb is at third. And in the outfield from left to right, Chase Herndon, Tyler Gilpin, and then Brendan Kerr. Our umpiring crew, Jeff King behind the plate, and Keith Allison on the bases. They are going over the ground rules here with both head coaches, talking about foul territory in behind the plate, going to the low brick backstop then with the netting to help protect the fans. Then the foul territory down the lines that narrows just a bit from behind home plate down both the left and right field lines. You do have a bullpen in play down the right field line and a tarp up against the fencing down that left field line, going over those rules of the on-deck areas that have the green artificial turf as opposed to the grass of the remainder of the infield, and what's in play or out of play in those areas as well. Dimensions here at P.O. Faulkner Park, 305 down the lines, 350 into the power alleys, and 370 to straightaway center field. Very, very light breeze that is blowing out, but certainly there is not much of a breeze here today. The temperature and the weather will be a huge part of the day as we will have temperatures that could reach as much as 97 by the end of the day. Sunny skies prevailing at this hour. All right, Spencer, you were just giving some word.
Yeah, Tobin yelled up, playing 7-7 no matter what, no mercy rule.
7-7 no matter what. There you go. And again, part of that is what we heard from him just a moment ago when we heard from both head coaches. Trip Tobin's talking about the necessity in his situation to get these guys ready for the upcoming tournament in just a couple of weeks and, making some roster moves and so forth. While for Pittsburgh, without 6 normal guys that would be in their starting lineup, one of the things they're trying to do is just get reps, get these young guys on the field and give them an opportunity. So the score is not necessarily the biggest thing at the end of the day here today, although clearly the Hornets would like to come away with a victory in this one. We have lost one of our cameras due to the heat that we were already talking about, just how hot it is out here. And as I pull up my phone and the weather app, hey, it's just 93 degrees. Let's add in the humidity at 47%, and the feels like is 100. Getting ready to dig into that right-hand batter's box is Damian Blum. Second baseman and leadoff hitter. Where's the number 88 on the back of that jersey? Pittsburgh in the orange jersey tops, white pants, black lettering and trim. The Hornets with the white pants and the blue jersey tops with blue lettering and white trim. First pitch to Blum, misses high for a ball in today's opening pitch, coming at 2:05. Just like the big leaguers, right? Always start about 5 to 7 minutes after the top of an hour. 1-0 delivery. Down and in from Cam Lady. 2 balls and no strikes. Looking back, when the last time we saw Lady on the mound, it was the 29th of June. Last Tuesday, he came in and worked 2 innings in relief in a 14-7 win over Winchester. Misses with the 2-0 pitch, now 3 balls and no strikes. Not the start that Cam Lady was hoping for. Right-hand pitcher works from the first base side of the pitching rubber. Comes back with this one, which is down low. And on 4 pitches, Blum has drawn the leadoff walk.
As a pitcher, you never want to start with 4 straight balls for a walk.
Shaking his head just a little bit as he's got the ball in his pitching hand. Standing off that back slope of the mound. Now toes the pitching rubber as Billy Dunleavy looks down at his coach in the third base box. That's assistant coach Nick Tarasi, who is down in the third base box. Head coach Thomas Davis in the first base coach's box. And the first pitch to Dunleavy is down low for ball 1. 5 straight pitches to start this game, missing the strike zone. And the tough news is pitching coach Sam Wall's not here today. Work schedule preventing him from being here for game 1, we understand. Michael Logston out right now as well. Runner on the move with a pitch to the plate. It's taken for a strike, and the throw down a little high. Leaping up into the air, the second baseman, Reisenweber. He pulls it in. Quickly throws a tag down, but Blum clearly was in with the stolen base. So the count now at 1 ball and 1 strike with a runner in scoring position. Blum sets himself up with a lead at second as Dunleavy awaits, and the pitch in on his hands popped up right above us. Now at a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Dunleavy is tied for third on the team with 11 RBIs.
Yeah, we do have some statistics thanks to Coach Davis for bringing those along. He's in his second year leading this program, but has been around the game of baseball most of his life. 1 ball, 2 strike delivery. Bounces out in front of the plate. Good job by Milton to block that one. Count now 2-2. Davis played at the University of Charleston here in West Virginia from 82 to 84, then coached there from 91 to 95. And over the last 8 years, has been involved as a hitting and pitching coach at Woodland Hills High School in the Pittsburgh area. 2-2 pitch missing down low, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And also the director of triple threat baseball training. And as we heard him talk earlier, working with student athletes to help get noticed in scholarship opportunities. 3-2 pitch to Dunleavy, low and outside. That is ball 4. Back-to-back walks to get this one underway.
You never want to walk the first guy. Now you never want to walk both of the first 2 guys.
Unfortunately, it has happened, and now Cam Lady has to find a way to work around it. Aiden Milton, the catcher for the Hornets, out for a quick conference as Cameron Palmer gets ready to step into the right-hand box. Excuse me?
Schmidt, I believe. Number 8.
Number 8 should be Cameron Palmer as the pitch to the plate misses high. At least that's according to a roster that I was given. So we'll have to look elsewhere and see what we may have as that first pitch missed for a ball. 1-0 is on the way, and on the hands of the batter, he pops it foul and out of play.
The lineup that was given to us says Schmidt as 8.
So I will have to look elsewhere then, because I have 8 as being a completely different player. So let me check another sheet that I have as the pitch to the plate bounces low and outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. I do not have an 8 on my stat sheet. So Schmidt. And the first name is? Kieran. All right. So Kieran Schmidt. 2-1 pitch. That one, well, apparently it was a 1-2 pitch. That one in there for a strike, as we now get the indication from Jeff King. So the count 2 balls and 2 strikes. Our apologies. getting things cleared up with Schmidt at the plate. Pitch missing, and the throw down behind the runner at second, caught by the second baseman. He'll throw to third, and Riley Bubb will apply the tag, and they pick off the runner at second base. Good throw by Aiden Milton, throwing behind the runner who had a huge secondary lead at second. Jack Reisenweber pulling that one in, and the second baseman quickly throwing to Riley Bubb, who caught it, and just as the runner Blum turned to try to go back towards second, Bubb applied the tag. So that out goes 2 to 4 to 5 for the caught stealing. Count was 3 balls and 2 strikes, and now that 3-2 pitch misses for ball 4. So it's 3 straight walks to get the game started, but thanks to the caught stealing, there is 1 out.
Trade out for a walk.
So one more time, give me number 8, who is now at first. That was
Kieran Schmidt.
Kieran Schmidt. All right. We do have time being taken as Trip Tobin out to try to settle things down for Cam Lady, the head coach for Berkeley, joining the catcher Aiden Milton out there with the pitcher. One down with 2 on, no score, top half of inning number 1. Derek, we'll pronounce it Hald, H-A-L-D, is how it is spelled on the roster. Catcher in the cleanup spot, a right-hand batter. Swings at the first pitch, grounds it in the hole, past the shortstop. That one goes out into left field. Herndon picks it up, fires to his cutoff man. It goes under the glove of the cutoff man and through to the catcher, but not in time as Billy Dunleavy scores from second. Schmidt stops at second. Hald is on at first. He's got himself an RBI single into left field, plates the game's first run. Now Philip Walsh, third baseman, number 5 hitter in the order to the plate. Standing in is Walsh near the back of the box. Swings at the first pitch, grounds this one towards the shortstop. Kyle West is over. He's got it. Makes that easy toss to third to retire Schmidt on the force out there. Hald will move from first to second, and Walsh will be aboard at first. That'll be a fielder's choice for the second out of the inning. The out goes 6 to 5. So still runners at first and second. If Lady can get out of this, giving up just the 1 run, he will have done a very good job after issuing 3 straight walks. The caught stealing, huge. So Jacob Pichtel stands in, and he takes strike 1. That's P-I-K-T-E-L.
This is where in our scorebooks it starts to get a little iffy.
Yep, dividing up boxes from what we would normally write to include 2 different players. Pitch missing inside. Aiden Milton came up like he might throw behind the runner at second again. Remember, he did that to retire Blum on that pickoff early on in the inning. 1-1 delivery on the way, lifted in the air down the right field line. This one heading into foul territory and will bounce up against the fence. A foul ball for strike 2. Right fielder Brendan Kerr over to pick that one up. He'll get it back into Colin Reed. 6th batter in this top of the first inning for Pittsburgh. Pichtel playing shortstop in this opener. Right-hand batter takes, and the breaking pitch down low. Milton drops to his knees to block that one. Got the count now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Remember that little bit of a breeze we talked about earlier? I think it's gone. Looking at the little flags that are posted across the top of the fence throughout the outfield, not moving a bit. Overthrow on that 2-2 pitch. He tried a fastball, and that one very high out of the strike zone. Milton reaching up to pull that one in, and we've gone full 3-2. Cam Lady ready, and that 3-2 delivery. A bouncing ball on a high hop towards the shortstop. Backhand stab for West. Long throw across the diamond. He got him. Nice play, Kyle West. That was tough as he had to wait for that last hop, but he has a strong arm and showed it there. The out recorded 6-3. The side is retired, but a run does score in the top of the first. We're through a half an inning. Back after a 60-second break. It is Pittsburgh 1, Berkeley coming to bat.
At the Berkeley County Health Department, our motto is prevent, promote, protect. Since 1935, our mission has been to provide clinical and environmental services to protect the health of the general public. We're committed to building public health in our community by offering a wide range of services, including blood pressure screening, breast and cervical screening, family planning, counseling, lab testing, and more. We perform health inspections to make sure the restaurants you visit are clean, and we prepare and coordinate plans to respond to all hazards. The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court, Martinsburg.
Craving lunch or dinner? The Cider Press restaurant inside Taylor's Farm Market has what you're craving. Awarded one of the 101 most unique places to eat in West Virginia, the Cider will fill you up with their delicious fresh orchard panini, mouth-watering smoker burger, farmer's daughter Cobb salad, and more. The Cider Press also serves a wide selection of craft beer and hard ciders. The Cider Press, serving lunch and dinner daily and where the food is fresh. You'll feel right at home. Now offering online ordering at Cider Press Deli and Grill.
Along with Spencer Dupuis, I'm Matt Miller. Donald Kinney running our camera. Tyler Wilhelm, our on-site producer. Colin McLaughlin, our engineer, back at the studio. Doubleheader action of American Legion baseball on a hot Tuesday afternoon around the Eastern Panhandle. Berkeley coming to the plate, bottom of the first inning, trailing 1-0. Their lineup has shortstop Kyle West in the leadoff spot, followed by the center fielder Tyler Gilpin. Batting third at second base, Jack Reisenweber. The cleanup hitter is third baseman Riley Bubb. Batting fifth at first base, Colin Reed. The number 6 hitter and catcher is Aiden Milton. Batting seventh, right fielder Brendan Kerr. The 8 hitter, the designated hitter Ty Broughton. In the batting order for the starting pitcher, Cam Lady. And batting ninth in left field is Chase Herndon. Derek Hald is behind the plate as Cameron Palmer. Well, I had Cameron Palmer. That would be today's starting pitcher is Kieran Schmidt. So apparently borrowing the jersey of Cameron Palmer, who is listed on our roster sheet. So it's Kieran Schmidt who is getting in his warm-up tosses, ready to go to work against the top part of this Berkeley order. Ken Boyle is at first. Damian Blum at second. Jacob Pichtel is the shortstop. Philip Walsh at third. And in the outfield from left to right, Hunter Blackson, Billy Dunleavy, and Hezekiah Taylor. So Kyle West stands in. Left-hand batter, has power, has speed, can do it all when he's at the plate. I'm looking down through my roster sheet. I don't have Schmidt at all.
Yeah, I didn't. Not on the stats on the pitching. That's why I was confused. Didn't see it either.
So he will deliver in the first pitch to West, a bit high and outside. That is ball one. Working from the full windup. Right-hander ready, and this delivery a bit up and away. 2 balls, no strikes. West, a very solid senior season at Hedgesville, has played well here in this summer. Swings at this one, lifts it high and deep into right center field. Moving back on it, the center fielder, and not going to get to it. Billy Dunleavy touching that warning track with that last step, kind of slowed down just a bit, and it ended up going over his outstretched glove, and that's in there for an extra base hit as Kyle West goes to second on a leadoff double. Boy, there for a second it looked like Dunleavy had that one measured, and then as he hit that warning track with that last step, he abruptly slowed down and then could not make the catch. West gave that one a ride, and he's in scoring position for Tyler Gilpin.
Yeah, a few feet from getting over the wall out there, the fencing.
Tying run in scoring position. Gilpin, a right-hand batter. Second baseman ducking over near the bag as the pitch to the plate on the outside corner for strike one.
Just got in the zone as it was pretty low.
Not sure if that had a little knuckle movement or not, but certainly some quirky movement right at the end of that pitch. Schmidt looks at that runner at second. Again, the second baseman ducking over, now back into position as this one misses high. 1-1 to Gilpin. Jack Reisenweber due next. Berkeley has not had an issue scoring runs this summer. 129 runs through 12 games. That's an average of 10.7 a game. 1-1 strike pitch. Here it comes. High fastball and a swing and a miss.
How many did they score on Friday?
On Friday, 7. That was a low. They lost 11-7 in that matchup against Leesburg. They've dropped 2 of their last 3 after that 7-2 start. Would like to right the ship, if you will, here today. Right now, down 1-0, batting bottom of the first. And the 1-2 pitch. That one fouled off the catcher's mask of Derek Huld and through to the backstop. Holds it a ball and 2 strikes. And talking earlier with Trip Tobin, he said Tyler Gilpin had been out for the last week with that summer vacation and was anxious to see how that timing might be after that time off. Caught up with that one, fouled it away. Now that 1-2 delivery, off-speed pitch, just misses inside. You can see the facial reaction of Schmidt down off the front slope of the mound. Thought he had gotten that inside corner, but did not. Now the 2-2 is due. West with his lead at second, nobody out. Tying run in scoring position. Bottom of the first, 1-0 Pittsburgh. Pitch bounced along that third base side and a fair ball. That one off the glove of Walsh, who was trying to backhand near the line, making his turn around third. Here comes West. He will score, and Gilpin will stop at first with the RBI single. Bounced that one, and you wondered, was it going to stay fair or not? And it just did, glancing off the glove of the third baseman Walsh, reaching out trying to backhand. So the first 2 reach on hits, and we've got a tie ball game. It's 1-1 in this bottom of the first. Jack Reisenweber, second baseman, number 3 hitter in the order. Swings at the pitch with a runner on the move. It's flied into right field. Hezekiah Taylor moving over. He's got it, going to throw behind the runner at first, and wow, just getting back was Tyler Gilpin. Gilpin was almost to second base by the time he could hear everyone yelling back, back, back as Reisenweber put that one in play into right field. He hit behind the runner, something he was probably trying to do there, but just got a little too much air under it.
Yeah, it was a hit and run either way.
Yep, fly ball out to right, and good hustle by Gilpin just to get back as Hezekiah Taylor catching that one, throwing behind the runner. Boyle stretching out, but they did not get him as Gilpin got back before the throw got there. Quick conference on the mound as Huld goes out. He and Schmidt get together, pitcher and catcher. Riley Bubb goes down the line to talk with his head coach, Trip Tobin. 1 down now with a runner at first in a 1-1 game, bottom of inning number 1. Soft toss over to first as Gilpin goes back in.
They're trying to catch him sleeping over there.
He'll stretch that lead out, held on by Boyle. Schmidt is ready, and the pitch to the plate. Runner is on the move. Pitch misses high. Throw down wide off the shortstop side of that second base bag. Backhand stab by Blum, the second baseman, to keep the ball on the infield. It's a steal for Tyler Gilpin.
Yeah, had that been on target, that would have been very close.
A ball and no strikes to Riley Bubb, who will step back in. Now the go-ahead run in scoring position, still nobody out, and this pitch misses high. 2-0 to Bubb, and Schmidt, when he's been missing, seems to be up. Not throwing overpowering in any way, not a hard thrower, so location going to be key for him. 2-ball, no strike delivery. There was that location. Swing and a miss by Bubb out in front of that one. Good pitch. About knee high, maybe just a little bit below. 2-1 now as Bubb steps back in. Colin Reed in the on-deck circle. Taking his time. Schmidt ready. 2-1 on the way. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Again, that pitch up in the zone. Bubb swinging right underneath of it. Bubb, a very solid year out at Hedgesville this past season. Can hit for power, hits for average, puts the ball in play generally. 2-2 pitch, foul just above our heads into the netting. Count holds. A lot of pitches in this first inning. We saw Cam Lady throw 24, but only 9 were for strikes in that top of the first inning. 15-plus pitches already being thrown by Schmidt so far in this bottom of the first. Bubba waits the 2-2. Again, that second baseman ducking over near the bag. A turn and no throw. Just about the time that Blum got there to the second base bag, he pushed off with the right foot and then started back towards his regular position. That's about the time Schmidt turned and thought, maybe I'll throw. Good decision not to. Runner was not that far off base. Bub trying to be patient up there, awaiting that 2-2 pitch. Here it comes. Runner is on the move. Pitch missing low and outside. The throw down bounces, gloved by the third baseman as Philip Walsh had to step out into the field to play around the runner as Gilpin slides in with a steal of third. That was ball 3 to Bub. Now we're waiting a 3-2 pitch, and his job here is to get it out of the infield. Try to get one into the outfield for at least a sacrifice fly to bring home the go-ahead run. Here comes the pitch, and he lines it into center field, and that's better than a sac fly. It's a base hit, and Bub is aboard at first with an RBI single. It scores Gilpin from third, and Berkeley has the 2-1 lead.
Good piece of hitting right there, right back up the middle.
Yep, absolutely. Battled hard to get that pitch that he could finally put into play. Still just one down, 2 runs on the board, a 2-1 Hornets lead. A runner at first, and here comes Colin Reed.
Both scoring opportunities were RBI singles.
Yeah, give this team credit, capitalizing with big hits as Reed fouls it off the end of the bat into the netting, just to the right of our broadcast position. We talked about the 10.7 runs a game. They've gone double digits with 22 runs, 11 runs, 19 runs, 11 runs, 16 runs, 14 runs. They have shown some offensive prowess this year. Breaking pitch in the dirt, headed for second and getting there standing as the throw is very late. Fielded by the shortstop Pichtel on a bounce is Riley Bub moving up to second. Count now to ball and a strike to Reed. And you can see that Berkeley is already showing they will run today if they get that opportunity. They will put Huld's arm to the test. Here's a pitch that misses outside. 2 balls and a strike, and the throw back goes by the pitcher. Picked up in the dirt behind the second base bag by the shortstop. 2-1 as Colin Reed will step back in. Runner in scoring position at second with just one away. 2-1. Berkeley with the lead, bottom half of inning number 1. Reed awaits, and the right-hand batter fouls this one back. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Reed out of Washington High School, playing first base so far this summer, and we'll get some time on the mound. Talking with Trip Tobin, Reed's been going through some rehab on a shoulder issue, and finally getting that clearance to be able to do some pitching. This one down low and outside as Reed watches ball 3, and the count's gone full. Kerrion Schmidt throwing a lot of pitches in this bottom of the first. See how deep the pitching staff is for these Tigers. 3-2 delivery on the way, hit on a line into left center field. That's down for at least an RBI single as Bub will turn. Making his turn at first is Reed, and he will stay put there. It is an RBI base hit to make it now a 3-1 Hornets lead.
That's 3 RBI singles to get 3 runs in this bottom of the first inning.
Yeah, you got to love it if you're Trip Tobin. And Michael Logston, who can't be here right now at this time due to his regular work schedule. Hopefully he's watching and enjoying what he's seeing as the hitting coach for the Hornets. Quick visit back out to the mound by Derek Huld. Looking down in the right field corner, and there is some action in that Tiger bullpen.
Looks like Brody Clemens, number 50.
So to the plate comes Aiden Milton. He'll have to wait as we get a throw over, trying to keep Colin Reed close. Schmidt taking his time from the stretch. Pitch lifted in the air into straightaway left field. Hunter Blackson coming in on it. He's there and makes the grab, and headed back to first goes Reed. He'll be at first now, 2 outs in the inning for Brendan Kerr. Big out right there for Schmidt. Needed that one. Kind of jammed Milton a little bit. Came in off the hands, and he hit that fly ball to Blackson in left for the second out. So Brendan Kerr, right fielder, number 7 hitter. Open stance in that box. Takes a fastball that's high, ball 1. It was 6 batters that came to the plate in the top of the first for the Pittsburgh Rawlings Tigers. They plated a run on a hit. Berkeley has answered with 3 runs on 4 hits so far in this bottom half of the inning. Pitch taken by Kerr for a strike, and it's 1-1. Oh, and will the scorecard handle the perspiration? I can see where I'm setting my hand to write my stats, and it's not pretty. This pitch in there for a strike, 1 ball, 2 strikes. It is a warm one. Could see a high of 97 by the end of the day. Heat index up around 100. 1-2 delivery is high, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And as we were told early on, no mercy rule. We're playing 14 innings of baseball today. As they say, come heck or high water. We'll keep it clean on the air. 2 ball, 2 strike delivery due. Runner at first with his lead. This pitch misses outside. It's gone full 3-2. Now Colin Reed at first can get a jump on this pitch to the plate with 2 outs. He'll be off on the delivery. There he goes, and the pitch grounded back up the middle over to his left. Picktel, the shortstop's got it. His only play is at first, and the throw's not in time. He kind of double clutched, pulling that ball in and out of his glove as he moved in behind the second base bag to his left, and then didn't get enough on the throw. Kerr legs it out, and you have to mark that as an infield base hit. Puts runners at first and second.
That was the 30th pitch from Schmidt.
Yeah, and with that in mind, wow, what a tough situation, because if you're Schmidt, you feel like, hey, we got that ground ball, we've got a chance to get the out, and there's the difference in the 3-2 count as opposed to another count, because with the runner on the move, you didn't have a chance to get the easy out at second. Pitch to the plate, down low to Ty Broughton, bounces away from Hald, just to his left. He'll scoop it up in the runner's hold. That is ball 1. Now more pitches will be thrown. And really tough on a hot day. Broughton, the DH, batting for Cam Lady, today's starting pitcher. We'll see how he responds after the long layoff. This one lifted in the air, foul territory, first base side, moving over is Boyle, and the first baseman loses it in the sun just before getting to the fencing in front of his team's dugout. He was another step away from making that grab. He's got the sunglasses down, but you could tell by his reaction, Spencer, he lost it.
Yeah.
Now Broughton catches a break. The count 1-1, and he'll get a chance to swing the bat again. You know, he had teammates right there letting him know he had room to make the catch, but then at that last second, could not see it. And that's a helpless feeling when you have no idea where that baseball is. 1-1 delivery on the way. Good looking slow breaking pitch in there for a strike. Might call that a slow curve on the inside corner. The runners again will stretch out their leads at first and second. 1 ball, 2 strike pitch, low and outside. 2-2. Schmidt kind of falling off the first base side of the mound at the end of that throw. Gives a little kick to some dirt on the front slope of the mound. Now toes the pitching rubber, looks in at Hald and is ready. 2 ball, 2 strike pitch. Again, lifted in the air, foul territory, first base side. First baseman charging in, catcher going out, and it's the catcher, Hald, trying to make a sliding basket catch at the last second, and he cannot make the play. Boyle seemed like he had the better angle on it coming in as the first baseman, but after losing that last one in the sun, he gave way to the catcher, as apparently Hald had called him off. And that one drops in, and another opportunity for Broughton with the count 2-2.
Yeah, he could have really lost his footing because that was in an interesting place where the little that turf is put in over there, but the top left part of it looks like it's coming off.
The runners again will stretch out their leads. The 2 ball, 2 strike pitch. In on his hands, and it's a ground ball towards the third baseman. Moving to his left, Walsh has it, throw to first in time to get him. Broughton finally grounds out 5-3. brings the inning to a close, but 8 batters come to the plate in the bottom of the first, and Berkeley puts 3 on the board. Back after a 60-second break, 1 inning in the books, and it's Berkeley 3, Pittsburgh 1.
All right, Matt, when it comes to flooring, you can't beat luxury vinyl. It's waterproof, easy to clean and maintain, extremely durable, and looks great.
Are you nuts? Hardwood flooring's the way to go. It's durable, easy to maintain, matches every decor, and increases the value of your home instantly.
All right, one thing we can agree on is Trips Floor Sanding and Berkeley Fashion Flooring. They'll take care of you with great selection, service, and pricing.
Whether it's hardwood or luxury vinyl, call Trips at 304-229-7009.
Or visit tripsfloorsanding.com. Ridgeway Self-Storage in Bunker Hill has the space you need for all your belongings. Their small, medium, and large size units are temperature controlled with drive-up access. Units are located in a fenced and gated perimeter and monitored by security cameras. There's also space to park your RV, boat, or car. Call now at 304-507-3952 or go to ridgewayselfstorage.com to get more information and check out the affordable rates. That's Ridgeway Self-Storage at 63 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill.
I heard a defensive change being announced as Memphis Elliott has come into the game. At what position? Right field. So replacing Brendan Kerr, unless Kerr has moved over to another spot. Memphis Elliott, we understand, now out in right field. So Cam Lady toes the pitching rubber. Ready to go to work facing Hunter Blackson. Blackson, a right-hand batter, out of the number 7 spot in the order. A 13-man batting order, we should add. Pitch missing, outside ball 1. So when you hear me say out of the 12 hole in the order, you will understand. 1-0 on the way. This one hit in the air into left center field. Moving back on it to his right is Gilpin, and the center fielder tracks it down, making the catch for out number 1. Oh, so Chase Herndon apparently has come or moved over.
Yeah, so they took out left fielder, or excuse me, Gilpin's out.
So Gilpin is out. So Kerr has moved over then into left. So there we go. We have all of the defensive changes. Thank you to our press box crew for keeping us up to date. Hezekiah Taylor, first pitch swinging, going to lift this one foul and out of play for strike 1. Good news right now is Cam Lady has come out throwing strikes. This is in the second inning. Top of the second, we get a ground ball foul off the third base side from Taylor, and the count now no balls and 2 strikes.
Already making a mistake here. Didn't put a line through the middle of that.
Yep, got to do that through the bottom part of the order with 13 in the lineup. Pitch to the plate on the 0-2, a breaking pitch taken for a called strike 3. There you go, first strikeout for Cam Lady. 2 up, 2 down as it brings up Ken Boyle, today's starting first baseman, and officially the number 9 hitter in the order. He'll be followed by the 10, 11, 12, and 13 hitters, 4 EHs in the scorebook. Fastball down low and inside to Boyle, ball 1. Once again in the outfield, Kerr is in left, Herndon in center, Elliott in right. Infield stays the same, with Reed at first, Reisenweber at second, West at short and Bub the third baseman. Milton behind the plate, and Cam Lady ready with a 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss, now 1-1. Lady in that first inning, 24 pitches, but only 9 were for strikes. This half inning he has settled in, throwing strikes at a better rate. 1-1 pitch, as I say it, ball 2, down and in, 2 balls and a strike. Crumbs always tries to get me on that broadcaster's jinx. I tell him it does not exist. There is no such thing. 2 ball, 1 strike delivery. Here it comes. Bouncing ball foul off that third base side and goes into the storage area right beside of the Martinsburg, or in this case, the Berkeley dugout. This is the home field of the Martinsburg Bulldogs during the regular season, and That's normally their dugout off that third base side. 2-2 delivery. Breaking pitch bounces out in front of the plate and up into, I think, the face guard of Aiden Milton. Count has gone full 3-2. Saw 3 of those 3-2 counts in that first inning. The lady walked 2 of those 3. Ready with a 3-2 here. Swing and a foul. This one goes through to the backstop, and we'll do it again.
Just got a piece of that one.
Yeah, barely. That went in on his hands. Ken Boyle is the batter. Base is empty. 2 outs. Top of the second. 3-1. The Berkeley Hornets with the lead. Lady ready. 3-2 pitch. This one hit in the air into left field. Coming in on it and stopping and having to play it on a bounce is Brendan Kerr. Caught that one on a hop with the bare hand, the right hand. He was coming in as though he had that one in his sights, but then realized at the last second, probably not going to get to it, and a good decision. He holds up, and that'll be a single for Boyle. Now Brody Clemens, the batter, out of the number 10 spot in the order.
Got to get used to it. Double digits.
Lady ready, and the first pitch, a strike on the outside corner. Lady had a chance to set him down in order, but Boyle spoiled that with the base hit. Has a short lead over at first. The right-hander looks back over his shoulder and now delivers to the plate, down low and outside, 1-1. Hard part about a 13-man batting order is how long you have to wait before you get your chance at that second at-bat.
Yeah.
I mean, Damian Blum is sitting back going, I should be getting ready to swing again. It's got to be a little hard to get in any kind of a rhythm at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike pitch due. Here it comes. That one misses high. 2 balls and 1 strike. That run in the first inning came off an RBI single. After 3 straight walks opened the game, a pickoff of the runner out at second by catcher Aiden Milton. The only reason why another run didn't score. Berkeley answered with 3 in the bottom of the first to lead 3-1. Here's the pitch, hit in the air, high, pretty deep into left center field. This one is trouble. It is down and takes a couple of hops to the fence. Heading towards third is Boyle. He's being waved around. Here comes the relay throw. Nope, Kyle West bluffs, hangs on to it, and the run will score without the benefit of a throw. Brody Clemens on a 2-1 pitch delivers the RBI double into that gap in left center. And the Pittsburgh Rawlings Tigers back on the board, now trailing 3-2. And that pitch was up a little bit from Cam Lady. Clemens made him pay for it. Now Samuel Luktich to the plate, the number 11 hitter in the order. And the first pitch to him in there for a strike. That was a good pitch from Lady, finding that inside corner. Good size in that right-hand batter's box for Luktich. That's Luke, L-U-K-E-T-I-C-H at the end. Luktich. This pitch missing. 1 ball, 1 strike. The count evens up. Clemens is lead out at second base. Reisenweber, the second baseman, kind of shading towards that bag as the pitch to the plate hits on a line right at the first baseman, and Colin Reed pulls that one in, and the line out will bring the inning to a close. Still a run does score with 2 outs in the inning. A single from Boyle and an RBI double from Clemens. And the Rawlings Tigers draw a little closer. We're through an inning and a half with the score. Berkeley 3 and Pittsburgh 2.
Ridgeway Self-Storage in Bunker Hill has the space you need for all your belongings. Their small, medium, and large size units are temperature controlled with drive-up access. Units are located in a fenced and gated perimeter and monitored by security cameras. There's also space to park your RV, boat, or car. Call now at 304-507-3952 or go to ridgewayselfstorage.com to get more information and check out the affordable rates. That's Ridgeway Self-Storage at 63 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill.
Established in 1974, Shenandoah Veterinary Hospital has been serving the needs of the community's pets for nearly 50 years. Our pets are an important part of our lives and deserve a lot of care and love. Trust Shenandoah Veterinary Hospital to help them live the happy, healthy, long lives each deserve. That's Shenandoah Veterinary Hospital, located at 1152 Shepherdstown Road in Martinsburg, or give them a call at 304-263-2112.
We'll have a new pitcher on the mound as Brody Clemens in that number 50 jersey. The orange jersey with the white lettering and black trim. Clemens takes over, replacing the starter who was Kerryon Schmidt. Schmidt will go 1 inning, having given up the 3 runs on 5 hits. No strikeouts and no walks. Right now the game's still his responsibility unless the Tigers can rally and tie it or take the lead. Clemens' goal right now, slow down that Berkeley offense that scored 3 in the first.
So from the way it looks, Schmidt is probably still going to hit.
Yes.
They'll just switch it to extra hitter.
Yep, I'm imagining that's the way it will work. As we talked earlier with Thomas Davis, the head coach for the Rawlings Tigers, he said the goal right now in this between weekends game without 6 normal starters is to try to get everybody in there, get at bats, give them a chance to swing, see pitches, and we could see some changes in the field defensively as well, and if we get those, we'll pass them along. We would believe that Schmidt likely has gone right back to the dugout, and it looks like he has. Yep, he's over in front of the dugout right now. It'll be the 9-1 and 2 hitters coming up for Berkeley in this bottom of the second. So Chase Herndon is due. Now we had Herndon apparently coming out in that top half of the inning, unless he moved to somewhere else with Memphis Elliott and Brendan Kerr. That's right, he moved over to center. Gilpin's the one that came out. I failed the test. It's just a pop quiz, too. Chase Herndon stands in and takes strike 1 on that outside corner. Herndon, a left-hand batter against the right-hander on the hill. Clemens ready, and the delivery. That one down low, 1 ball, 1 strike. See if we've got any numbers, I guess would be a better way to say it, on Clemens this year. Yeah, he has worked 5 2/3 innings on the mound. Does have a win, no losses. Popped him up here. This one in behind the plate, and will get back out of play. So a ball and 2 strikes to Chase Herndon. The catcher hauled and never got a chance to see it. Coming down off the mound, Clemens saw it, but no chance to get to it as it ultimately ended up out of play just off the third base side behind home plate. I don't see an ERA for Clemens, but he has allowed 3 earned runs on 10 hits. Here's a sharp hit ground ball to the second baseman. Blum is in on it, scoops and throws, and in time to get him. And Herndon on the 1-2 pitch grounds out 4-3. One down, base is empty. Back to the top of the order, and Kyle West, who doubled his first time up.
Came around to score as well for the first run.
3 strikeouts, but 6 walks allowed by Clemens in his 5 2/3 innings. So has had a few control problems. Showed no signs of that in getting Herndon on just 4 pitches. And now Kyle West, the batter, left-hand hitter. Swings at the first pitch, sends it very high into the air into center field. Dunleavy is under it. He's got it. Just like that, 2 outs.
Now batting, playing right field, number 35, Memphis Elliott.
So now Memphis Elliott enters into the offensive lineup in that spot previously manned by Tyler Gilpin. So Elliott to bat here in this second inning. Gilpin had an RBI single back in that first. Nobody on, 2 away, and the pitch misses high, ball 1. Clemens trying to set down the side in order. A 3-2 lead for Berkeley. Batting in the bottom of the second. Here's the pitch. That one down low. 2 balls and no strikes. The Hornets have scored a bunch. We mentioned 10.7 a game. They've given up 6.9, and that number's gone up the last couple of games. 83 runs that they've allowed while scoring 129. 2-0 pitch down low and outside. 3-0 now. Elliott tall and lean in that right-hand batter's box. Gathers his thoughts as he waits for Clemens to get set on the mound, and now we're ready in the 3-0. Taken for a called strike. So now 3-1. We'll see if Elliott gets the green light.
Yeah, that was the old 3-0 give me strike.
Clemens to the plate. There is strike 2. Not necessarily right down the middle. Outer third of that plate. But still a very nice pitch. And Elliott will now await the payoff delivery. It's a full count. Here comes that 3-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He got him. That pitch just a little bit up and away, but certainly close enough. Got to try to make some contact, and if nothing else, foul that one off. Unfortunately, Elliott made no contact, and that will be a strikeout. And the side does go in order in the Berkeley half of inning number 2. 2 innings in the books. We'll be back with the third with your score, Berkeley 3, Pittsburgh 2.
Whatever your celebration, take it up a notch with Patriot Fireworks. From novelties to mortars, Patriot has it all in 2 fully stocked, convenient locations. 67 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill or 4812 Gerrardstown Road off I-81 Exit 5 Inwood. For the best selection of firework brands and varieties at fair prices, go to Patriot Fireworks, the oldest fireworks store in West Virginia, established in 1990. Check out their Facebook page or phone 304-229-3500 for Patriot Fireworks in Bunker Hill and Inwood.
A new pitcher for Berkeley as Daquan Shipe toes the pitching rubber, getting in his warm-up tosses, getting ready to face the 12 and 13 and then number 1 hitters in the order, as the Tigers have 4 extra hitters. Usually you see that EH in the Church League softball scorebook, right? When you try to get a handful of guys at bats.
Number 4,
Wyatt Shears will be the first batter, then John Patsy the third, and then we'll go back to the top of the order and Damian Blum. Cam Lady, who got the start for Berkeley, gives up 2 runs on 3 hits in 2 innings, struck out 1 and walked 3. Aiden Milton with the throwdown. Looking around, looks like the defense remaining the same for Berkeley after those changes in the outfield the last time the Tigers were up. Moving to the top half of inning number 3. Shears, a right-hand batter, now stepping in as Daquan Shipe gets ready to go. The youngster from Jefferson High School will be back with the Cougars next year. Here's the pitch. That went inside, goes through to the backstop for ball 1. Shears kind of jackknifing that middle portion of the body back out of the way of that one that missed inside. Aiden Milton sticking the glove up to his left, but didn't catch it. 1-0 delivery. High fastball, 2-0. Some good zip on that one from Daquan Shipe. The 2-0 pitch due. Shipe takes his time. Now is ready. In on his hands, he jammed him. It's a ground ball slowly rolling towards the shortstop. West is in on it, throws on the run, and that one gets by Colin Reed off the fencing and into foul territory, and making his turn. Shear's going to stop at second base. Wow, he had a chance to go to third as the second baseman or right fielder unable to get over there. Actually, it was the right fielder and or the catcher going down, as the second baseman was more up the middle on that play. So that'll be an error, first of the ball game, as West rushed himself on that throw. The leadoff man is aboard for John Patsy III. Young man out of Riverview High School. Listed as a pitcher, outfielder, and apparently can play some infield as well, as he takes this pitch for ball one. Players from a number of schools up in that Pittsburgh area. Here's the pitch for a strike on the outside corner. Now 1-1. Tigers, as an 18U team, typically playing a lot of weekend tournaments, not a lot of these midweek games. 1-1 pitch, a bit up and away. 2 balls and a strike. Shipe ready in the delivery on that outside corner to the left-hand batter, 2-2. Shears with his lead at second. No middle infielder really trying to hold him on in any way. Breaking pitch stays high and the count's gone full at 3-2. Blum waiting in the on-deck circle. Tying run in scoring position in this top of the third. 3-2 right now, Berkeley with the advantage. Fastball high and outside, ball 4. A tough start here for Daquan Shipe.
Now batting, number 88, playing second base, Damian Bloom.
So he'll make his way to the plate. A leadoff hitter in the order, and the fastball down the middle for a strike. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First baseman Reed will play in front of the runner with Bloom at the plate. He will lay down a bunt, pushed it right back towards the pitcher. Shipe fields, turns, throws to third. Riley Bubb pulls it in. It's in time to get the leadoff runner. Nice play. The out goes 1-5 for the first out of the inning. Patsy moves to second. I heard the announcement of Damian Bloom just a moment ago. I'd been saying Blum. It's B-L-U-M, so we'll go Bloom. Reaches on what will be the fielder's choice. No sacrifice in that situation. First pitch swinging. Billy Dunleavy sends this one on a line into left field. Perfectly positioned between the third baseman and shortstop. And Dunleavy has himself his first hit, and it will load up the bases. It's going to move Patsy to third. Bloom to second.
Now batting, number 8, Kieran Schmidt.
So it will bring up Kieran Schmidt. Batting in that number 3 spot in the order. The starting pitcher now serving as one of the extra hitters. Tying run at third base. Have some kind of issue with some noise apparently going out. Is that over the PA? And the first pitch to Schmidt. That one a breaking pitch that misses high for a ball. And still having some kind of noise, and we're not sure where it might be coming from. Now the unplugging of one microphone, but it still keeps coming back, so that is not the issue. It is a hot one. We've been keeping an eye on things. Have already lost one of our cameras that we might normally use due to overheating. Perhaps the system overheating just a little bit as well. We're not sure. Scoreboard right now has gone black out in left center field. And again, still getting some noise. Again, apparently going out through the PA enough that the action has been stopped, and now we're going to get it started again. So Schmidt awaits, and the pitch to the plate, and it is fouled back and out of play. So we would have the count now at 1-1. We do get that from our plate umpire, Jeff King. Tough day for him out there in all the gear. Wow, catchers included. Here's the pitch, a fastball high, 2 balls and 1 strike. 1 down with the bases loaded. And Schmidt awaiting the 2-1 delivery. Inside, it hit him. Hit by the pitch. Schmidt will reach for a second time in this one after walking his first time up, and he'll get a run batted in that will tie this ball game as it scores Patsy from third. Bloom is now at third with Dunleavy at second. Schmidt at first, and here comes Derek Hald, H-A-L-D. Today's starting catcher had an RBI single his first time up. A 3-3 game, and the Tigers threatening to take the lead. Shipe with a fastball that misses high, ball 1. Again, the corner infielders, Bub at third, Reed at first, playing in on the grass. Middle infielders are back, hoping for maybe the double play ground ball. This fastball's on the outside corner. Now 1-1. Top half of inning number 3, game scheduled to go 7. Pitch lifted in the air into that gap in left center field. Long run, he's not going to get there. Kerr, the left fielder to his left, will watch that one bounce and have to track it down on the warning track. 1 run scores, and here comes another as Bloom scores from third and Dunleavy from second. Stopping at third is Schmidt, and on at second with a 2 RBI double is Derek Hald. He's got 3 runs batted in this one, a single and now a double, and with 3 runs in the inning, that's now a 5-3 lead for Pittsburgh. Philip Walsh, the batter. The pitch to him, fastball on the inside corner for a strike. A run in the first, a run in the second, and now 3 here in the third. And this Pittsburgh offense making things happen. Breaking pitch up and in. Walsh will duck out of the way of ball 1.
A little breeze coming in now.
I felt good for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And then that breeze has passed. Shipe missing down low and away, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Walsh bounced into a 6-5 fielder's choice back in that first inning. Takes this fastball up and in, and it's 3-1. Shipe a pitch away from loading him back up again. Trying to get his bearings here. 3-1 to the plate, and that one a strike on the inside corner. Walsh started across the front of the plate and was ready to pitch that bat away and head to first when Jeff King said it is a strike. And now that 3-2 pitch sent into that gap in right center field, and that's going to be in for extra bases. Herndon, the center fielder, tracking it down at the fence. Schmidt will score. Hald will score. That's a 2 RBI double for Philip Walsh. And the hits and runs continue for this Pittsburgh team. 5 runs in the inning, and now a 7-3 lead.
That's back-to-back 2 RBI doubles.
Yep, getting it done at the plate here in this top half of inning number 3. Still just 1 away. It will bring to the plate Jacob Pichtel, P-I-K-T-E-L. Today's starting shortstop, 0 for 1. Grounded out to the shortstop his first time up. Takes this pitch down low and outside for ball 1. Three hits coming into the inning. 3 hits, including a pair of big doubles in this inning. Fastball a bit high and inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Shipe having trouble like Lady in that first inning that he threw when he walked 3 guys. Just a hard time finding that strike zone right now as he misses with this one. Count at 3-0. He shows bunt, pulls the bat back and takes. That is ball 4.
Oh, bases are no. There's runners on first and second.
Yep, first and second.
I thought there was somebody on third, but
because they've been loaded so much in this half inning. That's got Trip Tobin coming out. He wants to have a quick meeting on the mound, see if he can help Daquan Shipe to settle into a rhythm of some sort. Yeah, the leadoff error, then came a walk, the bunt fielder's choice in which the lead runner was erased. Thought, okay, let's see if Berkeley can get out of this inning without any real damage, but then Dunleavy singled. That loaded the bases. You had the RBI hit by pitch, the 2 RBI double, and then another 2 RBI double. That was followed now by the walk to Pichtel, and now Hunter Blackson will be the batter. Conference on the mound has wrapped up. He will stand in and take a fastball high and tight, ball 1. Blackson 0 for 1 had a fly out to center. His first time up, 1-0 delivery.
This is the 9th batter to get into the batter's box this inning.
Don't worry, there's 13 in the order, so it'll take him a while to hit around officially. 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss at a good fastball. Now 2-1. That one a little up in the strike zone. Blackson swinging right through it. This one down low, 3 balls, 1 strike. Bases could be loaded again unless Shipe finds the strike zone. He did not. Fastball misses inside. That's ball 4. Back-to-back base on balls. And it's his 3rd walk to go along with a hit batter in the half inning. This is beginning to look like the Florida Gulf Coast first game.
Was that 3 hours, 22 minutes?
It was a long one with a whole bunch of free base runners on both sides. Hezekiah Taylor is the batter. He takes strike 1. Batting now with the bases loaded. And he swings and sends this one back up the middle on a line, and that one gloved by the second baseman, Jack Reisenweber, cutting to his right, fielding that one in the air, and then stepping on second to get the out of Pichtel. That will bring the inning to a close on that double play. Well, that is what Daquan Shipe needed to get out of the jam, but 5 runs do cross the plate. And as we go to the bottom of the 3rd, it is now Pittsburgh 7 and Berkeley 3.
Whatever your celebration, take it up a notch with Patriot Fireworks. From novelties to mortars, Patriot has it all in 2 fully stocked, convenient locations. 67 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill or 4812 Gerrardstown Road off I-81 Exit 5 Inwood. For the best selection of firework brands and varieties at fair prices, go to Patriot Fireworks, the oldest fireworks store in West Virginia, established in 1990. Check out their Facebook page or phone 304-229-3500 for Patriot Fireworks in Bunker Hill and Inwood.
At the Berkeley County Health Department, our motto is prevent, promote, protect. Since 1935, our mission has been to provide clinical and environmental services to protect the health of the general public. We're committed to building public health in our community by offering a wide range of services, including blood pressure screening, breast and cervical screening, family planning, counseling, lab testing, and more. We perform health inspections to make sure the restaurants you visit are clean, and we prepare and coordinate plans to respond to all hazards. The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court, Martinsburg.
Brody Clemens back out there for his 2nd inning of work. Replaced the starter Kerryon Schmidt, who went just 1 inning. In that 2nd inning, Clemens set down the side in order. Now his offense has exploded for 5 runs in the top of the 3rd, and now gives him a chance to be the pitcher of record. Let's see how he fares as he faces the 3, 4, and 5 hitters for the Hornets. Jack Reisenweber to get it started. Wonder if Reisenweber has spoken at all with Coach Thomas Davis of the Pittsburgh Rawlings Tigers, considering Coach Davis played for and coached for the University of Charleston. That is where Jack Reisenweber is headed, to the state capital, to continue his career and his college education. First pitch, a breaking pitch in there for strike 1. Reisenweber 0 for 1, had a fly out to right his first time up. Clemens to the plate, and this pitch sharply hit, but foul just outside of that third base bag. Count quickly, 0-2. Riley Bubb in the on-deck circle. He would be followed by Colin Reed. Bottom half of inning number 3, game 1 of doubleheader action here today. 0-2 pitch. Fouled back just to the right of us into the netting.
Talking about Bubb and Reed, they both had RBI singles in the first inning to help put, at the time, help put them up 3-0.
Temperature has gotten up to 93 now here in Martinsburg with the feels like holding at 100. Pitch to the plate missing. That one a bit high. Reisenweber will dig back in and await a 1-2 pitch. Yeah, 3 RBI singles in that first inning, accounting for the runs for Berkeley. This one off the end of the bat line, softly into center field, and on the 1-2 pitch, Reisenweber has himself a single. It's a way to get it started. That went out off the end of the bat, but he muscled it out into shallow center. No chance for Pichtel. The shortstop ranging over to his left. No way he was going to get there. It's a leadoff hit and brings up Riley Bubb.
Offense has got to start somewhere. It can start with a leadoff single.
3 stolen bases back in that first inning for Berkeley. Let's see if Reisenweber's running. And, well, I think Clemens was thinking that same thing. He throws over to first. Reisenweber back in standing. Stretches out that lead as Boyle holds him on. Bubb in the right-hand box awaits. Here comes the pitch, and it's popped up, foul territory. Third base side, and will get back out of play. That one headed over towards the bleachers, not too far from Donnie. Hopefully we got a good shot of that one on our TV10 camera. See the foul ball the other day where the dad barely spilled but about 3 drops of his beer while actually letting go of his small daughter to reach out and make the grab and catch her with the other hand. It was an incredible play. Throw over to first, and that one, I think, hitting Reisenweber on that dive back in. Yeah, you can see him feeling that one as he is hunched over there at first base. Throw was low and into the runner, and Ken Boyle reaching for it and did not get it. So that throw actually hitting the runner. Reisenweber will stretch that lead back out again. Not that I recommend making that catch for any spectator. Save the kid. You can buy a ball at Dick's. Here's a swing and a line drive over the head of the third baseman. That will be a base hit. Reisenweber making his way towards third. He'll be there. Heading to second is Riley Bubb, and he'll have a double.
Yeah, only the reason he had a double was because Blackson in left field bobbled that as he was getting it into his glove and transitioning it to his hand.
Good, solid shot over the head of the third baseman and down into that left field corner. I don't think that brief Blackson bobble was enough that makes a difference in Bubb, who was thinking double out of the box as he was getting down that first base line. Reisenweber going for 3 all the way as well. So now Colin Reed will stand in. Bubb has a single and a double to his credit. We got a couple of guys, one for each team, that singled in their first at bat, doubled in their second at bat. Could we see some cycles going on here? Can we get triples and home runs?
We did see a cycle last week.
We did, as Reed takes a pitch high for ball 1.
That was Reisenweber, right?
It was Reisenweber, yep. That was the 9-inning game against Winchester, and he got 5 at-bats and collected his cycle. Single, double, triple, home run in 4 of those. Pop-up foul territory, third base side, and a very tough play for the catcher Hald as he went towards the warning track and then had to backpedal on it and could not pull it in. Reed catches a break there and will step back in with a count at a ball and a strike. Tough play for the catcher coming out, getting rid of that mask, locating that baseball, and then trying to get under it. You really can't judge any kind of spin or, what direction that ball might be going as you're picking it up in the air. Reed with an RBI single his first time up, has 2 in scoring position, takes this pitch outside. 2 balls and a strike. Aiden Milton due next. Nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 3. 7-3 right now. Pittsburgh with the lead, but Berkeley threatening. 2-1 pitch, hit in the air into right field. Hezekiah Taylor ranging over to his left near the line, pulls that one in, tagging at third. Here comes Reisenweber, tagging at second and heading towards third, and getting in ahead of the throw is Riley Bobb. It'll be a sacrifice fly and a run batted in, second of the day for Colin Reed as he scores Reisenweber to draw Berkeley a little bit closer, now down 7-4. One out in the inning and another run just 90 feet away for Aiden Milton. Is it a prognostication of things to come? Scoreboard for a moment said 13-7. See if Berkeley can do just that. Rally in this one. Pitch to the plate missing. That is ball one to Milton. 0 for 1 with a fly out to left back in the first. Taking his time, Clemens is ready. 1-0 pitch. In on his hands, popped him up, shallow left field. Left fielder coming in, shortstop going out, and it's going to be Blackson who grabs it. Tagging at third, heading to the plate and getting there ahead of the throw is Riley Bobb. What a heads-up play. I did not think that ball was deep enough for him to score.
Yeah, I didn't think it was deep enough, but I think he was looking at the position of the catcher. He wasn't really positioned to catch anything. He was kind of to the left, basically in the right-handed batter's box. He wasn't really positioned enough to catch a ball if it was coming that fast.
So a sacrifice fly for Aiden Milton, scoring Bobb from third, 7-5 as Berkeley draws a little closer. 2 runs in the inning, but now the bases are empty for Brendan Kerr, who takes down an in-ball one. Kerr had an infield single. And came back in the first inning. Number 7 hitter in the batting order, takes down low in the dirt, 2 balls, no strikes. Kudos to Cameron Gill, serving as the first base coach for the Hornets. Here's the pitch, and that one in there for a strike. I understand from Trip Tobin that he had been playing, I believe, travel ball, he said, and suffered an injury that's not going to allow him to continue to play here through the summer months. And so coming over to help these guys out and serving as a first base coach here on a hot Tuesday afternoon for Legion Baseball. 2 ball, 1 strike pitch. Clemens ready. Here it comes. Misses high. 3-1. A single, a double, a couple of sacrifice flies in the inning. So 2 outs, bases empty, 2 runs in. But Kerr looking to get on base, awaiting this 3-1 pitch. Here it comes. Right down the middle. Looked like he took a little something off that one as well. It's a full count, 3-2. Ty Broughton due next as the DH in that number 8 spot in the order. Here's the pitch, and that one hit on a bounce towards the shortstop Picktill. He fields and throws and got him at first. So Kerr will ground out 6-3. The side is retired, but a couple of runs cross for Berkeley on a couple of hits and a couple of sacrifice flies. We'll head to inning number 4 when we come back with your score. Pittsburgh 7 and Berkeley 5.
Ridgeway Self-Storage in Bunker Hill has the space you need for all your belongings. Their small, medium, and large size units are temperature controlled with drive-up access. Units are located in a fenced and gated perimeter and monitored by security cameras. There's also space to park your RV, boat, or car. Call now at 304-507-3952 or go to ridgewayselfstorage.com to get more information and check out the affordable rates. That's Ridgeway Self-Storage at 63 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill. All right, Matt, when it comes to flooring, you can't beat luxury vinyl. It's waterproof, easy to clean and maintain, extremely durable, and looks great.
Are you nuts? Hardwood flooring's the way to go. It's durable, easy to maintain, matches every decor, and increases the value of your home instantly.
All right, one thing we can agree on is Trips Floor Sanding and Berkeley Fashion Flooring. They'll take care of you with great selection, service, and pricing.
Whether it's hardwood or luxury vinyl, call Trips at 304-229-7009.
Or visit tripsfloorsanding.com.
3 innings in the books here at P.O. Faulkner Park, along with Spencer Dupuis. I'm Matt Miller, Donald Kinney on our TV10 camera, Tyler Wilhelm, our On-site producer Colin McLaughlin, our engineer at the studio. Your storyline through 3, the Pittsburgh Rawlings Tigers have 7 runs on 6 hits, no errors, 5 left, 3 in scoring position. And Berkeley has 5 runs on 7 hits with 1 error, 2 left, 1 in scoring position. It was a run in the first and a run in the second for the Pittsburgh Rawlings Tigers. They scored 5 in the third, and Berkeley put 3 on the board in the bottom of the first, nothing in the second, and 2 in the bottom of the third. Yep, Trevor Bohr beginning his warm-up tosses as he will become the 3rd pitcher of the day for Berkeley. The first, Cam Lady, he went 2 innings, and then Daquan Shipe came in to go an inning. We had Shipe throwing 35 pitches, only 14 for strikes, as he would walk 3, also hit a batter, did not strike out a batter, and ultimately gave up 5 runs on 3 hits. Looks like it'll be, is that the number 8 hitter, right, or the 9? No, it's the 9, 10, 11 hitters to get things started in this top of the 4th. And in with your play-by-play, let's turn it over to Spencer.
Boyle at the plate. He singled his last time up.
He came around to score the lone run in that second inning for Pittsburgh, who exploded for 5 their last time up. Let's see if Bohr can settle things down on the mound for the Hornets.
First pitch coming from Bohr. That one is swung out to left field, and that one will drop right in front of Kerr for a leadoff single for Boyle. First pitch swinging.
Yep, went after that first one, and again, it looked like Kerr coming hard on it. May have had a chance, but at that last second realized he probably wasn't going to get there. Don't want to make a dive and have that ball get by you for extra bases. So he played it on a hop, and Boyle is at first.
Now up is Clemens, who started as the extra hitter, now is pitching. He had an RBI double his first time up in the first inning. That one swung on another first pitch over to third, and he'll go to second and around the horn for the double play. So 2 pitches, now 2 outs.
Boy, you like that. The 5 to 4 to 3 double play. Nice play, Riley Bubb fielding that one on the hop. He was well in on the grass, so he was already playing in a little bit just in case there was a bunt. So that's a big shift to turn and make that throw out to second, and then a good turn by Reisenweber.
Now Luke Titch is up. He lined out sharply to Reed in the second inning. First pitch is a ball. 1-0 now the count.
Let's see if Bohr can set down the side in order to spike that leadoff single. That double play helps.
That one in will bounce off the catcher and go in the dirt. So 2-0 now the count. Behind is Bohr.
Seen some young guys on the field for both of these teams. When you look up and down the rosters, some guys that will be graduating not only next year but a couple of years from now. So guys just wrapping up their sophomore years.
2-0 pitch finds the zone for a strike now, 2-1.
Trevor Bohr, one of those young guys. Still a couple of years on the high school level left. Good-looking young player.
And Luke Titch gets that one. It is into right field for a single. So single, double play, single here in the top of the 4th inning. Now up to bat is Shears. Grounded into an error. Was able to reach base on an error last time up.
Now is that bouncing ball towards the shortstop West, who came in and had to field and throw all at once. What do we got? Luke Titch, I think, going to give way to somebody else to run over at the first base bag.
I mean, who else does he have over there? A 23?
I'd figure, yep, it's got to be one of those. That is Luke Titch coming back out, so I'm not sure what he had to go do. But made his way over towards that dugout.
First pitch to Shears is not coming. Try to get the runner at first, but he'll come back in time.
I think the throw beat him. I'm not sure that Reed was able to get the tag down, because that throw certainly seemed to get there ahead of Lukic, who was leaning towards second.
First pitch down to Shears. That one is fouled off to the third base dugout.
After almost getting picked off, he has what we call the timber lead on that second one. You know the timber lead, right? Where he's just far enough out that if he were a tree and you cut him off at the ankles and he fell back towards the base, he would land on the base. That's the timber lead.
0-1 pitch on the way. One bounces off the catcher and passes to the backstop, going over to second. There is Lukic.
Yeah, that'll be a wild pitch. One in the dirt. Not a whole lot that Milton could do with that one. Tried to block it, but had it carry him off the body. No big deal at this moment in time for Trevor Bohr. Your job is to get the hitter. 2 outs.
1-1 pitch on the way. That one in the dirt for a ball. Brings the count to 2-1.
Don't want that run to score. Have had to battle back now. Got within 7-5 with a couple of runs in your last at bat. Don't let them regain the momentum.
2-1 pitch on the way. That one a ball.
Yep, high and outside. We have seen each of the pitchers, Lady, Shipe, and Bohr, at times struggle to find that location for Berkeley.
The 3-1 pitch on the way. That one finds the zone for a strike to bring the count full.
A big payoff pitch here.
Payoff pitch to Shears. That one swings and it hits up the middle, bounces off the mound. Now going over to first, gets him, does Reisenweber's throw to Reed. So ground out there, brings the end to the top of the 4th inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning when we come back on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Established in 1974, Shenandoah Veterinary Hospital has been serving the needs of the community's pets for nearly 50 years. Our pets are an important part of our lives and deserve a lot of care and love. Trust Shenandoah Veterinary Hospital to help them live the happy, healthy, long lives each deserve. That's Shenandoah Veterinary Hospital, located at 1152 Shepherdstown Road in Martinsburg, or give them a call at 304-263-2112.
Whatever your celebration, take it up a notch with Patriot Fireworks. From novelties to mortars, Patriot has it all in 2 fully stocked, convenient locations. 67 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill or 4812 Gerrardstown Road off I-81 Exit 5 Inwood. For the best selection of firework brands and varieties at fair prices, go to Patriot Fireworks, the oldest fireworks store in West Virginia, established in 1990. Check out their Facebook page or phone 304-229-3500 for Patriot Fireworks in Bunker Hill and Inwood.
Strikes. Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park here. Spencer Dupuy joined alongside Matt Miller.
There is why Donnie wanted the microphone connection to the camera so he could not only hear the broadcast, but he hears the between innings and found out there was pizza in the press box. And Donnie was up here in a heartbeat and is now chowing on some pizza. He's got a setup out there. He's got an umbrella taped to the top railing above the bleachers.
I suggested that he do that earlier, so if he was going to leave everything out there, it wasn't going to be too hot.
He did. He took your word for it, and so it's got him a little bit of shade, and at the same time he can run the camera and now eat some pizza. So good for Donnie.
So it looks like Bohr now will hit an Elliott spot.
All right, which would be the number 2 spot in the order, so we'll see what we can do to get to that point.
Broughton, though, he's up to the plate now. He grounded in. It was 5-3 ground out his last time up. First pitch on the way from Clemens, and Broughton will hit that one to deep left field, but under it is Blackson, and he'll get it right at the track for the first out. So first pitch swinging happy here this whole inning for both teams.
It was a breaking pitch that was up, and Broughton didn't miss it, turned on it, but, well, I guess he did miss it in a sense as he got under it just a tad too much. Gave it a pretty good ride, but the catch made by Blackson.
Chase Herndon now at the plate. He grounded 4 to 3 his last time up. First pitch to him on the way. Catches the zone for a strike. 0-1 now the count.
Yeah, trying to get something started out of this bottom of the order.
A 0-1 delivery from Clemens on the way. Fouled off over the third base dugout. 0-2 now is the count.
So far, those runs are scoring from the top 4 in the order, driven in by those 5 and 6 guys. 7, 8, and 9 spots, a combined 1 for 5 right now.
0-2 delivery on the way, and that one is out of the zone and high for a ball. 1-2.
The Hornets looking for their 9th win of the year. Right now 8 and 4, but they dropped 2 of their last 3. Currently down by 2 runs.
Clemens 1-2 delivery outside for a ball. Evens the count at 2.
Good job by Herndon, not chasing any. Getting that count even.
2-2 delivery on the way. That one low and in the dirt for a ball, brings the count full.
Now let's see if he can get a pitch to hit somewhere.
Payoff pitch from Clemens. That one is fouled back into the bleachers. So now, upcoming 7th pitch in the at-bat. And Clemens steps off.
Yeah, wasn't on the same page with Derek Hald, the catcher.
3-2 delivery on the way. That one is outside for a ball, and he walks him.
I don't know who called that pitch, but certainly Clemens didn't get it where he wanted. You could see by his reaction at the end of that pitch. Don't know if it slipped just a little bit or what may have happened, and that's going to get Thomas Davis out. So the head coach makes his way to the mound. Will we see a pitching change, or is it just a conference? Right now appears to just be a conference.
They do have someone warming in their bullpen, though.
Warming or just beginning to loosen?
I saw somebody out there earlier. I can't remember who it was.
Yeah, again, all 13, from what we understand on the lineup card, are in the batting order. But some players, obviously, that they can call from and add into the game.
Kyle West now up at the plate as getting ready to resume play here. He led off the game with a double and came around to score for the first run of the game, and then he flew out to center field his last time up in the 2nd inning.
Yeah, some of the guys you want up at this moment in time.
First pitch to West on the way. One low for a ball.
Went after the first pitch in that last at bat on that fly out to center. Let this one go by. Hold a hit through with Boyle holding the runner.
The 1-0 delivery on the way. Catches the zone for a strike. 1-1 now the count.
Yeah, good pitch on that outside corner.
One delivery on the way. That one swung out and hit into right field, and that one's going to go past the right fielder and go all the way to the base of the fence. Now coming around to score is Herndon, and into third base with a triple is West.
There you go.
RBI triple.
Turned on that pitch and ripped it. Very well hit over the head of Bloom. The second baseman leaping into the air just could not get to that one. And once it hit that freshly cut grass out there, it quickly shot between the center and right fielder and all the way to the fence. So Berkeley draws to within a run, and we got a pinch hitter.
That is
Isaiah Morris, we're being told.
Which was, before this inning, Trip Tobin came over to right below the press box and said that Bohr was hitting in the second spot in the order. So now we have another pinch hitter. First one in. And he bunts that, lays down perfectly, coming in to Scores West, and he'll just get out as the throw is just in time. 1-3.
So there you go, the safety squeeze, if you will, where the runner breaks to the plate once he knows that that bunt is laid down, and the only play for the pitcher to be able to get that out at first. So it ends up being a sacrifice and a run batted in. 2 outs now in the inning.
Now Jack Reisenweber is up at the plate.
Brand new ball game, tied at 7.
First one to Reisenweber. Catches the zone for a strike now, 0-1. A 1 delivery on the way to Reisenweber. That one is inside, right up at about the bat handle. The hands for a ball.
After 3 in the first, 2 in the third, and 2 now in this fourth inning for Berkeley.
He won 1 pitch on the way, and that one is flied out into the outfield, but dropping it is Taylor on the right field, or in right next to the bullpen for the visitors.
Wow. Yeah, that's one. I don't know what happened, if Hezekiah Taylor just took his eye off of it at the very last second. That was in the glove and just did not hold on to it.
Popped out.
I'm going to be honest. I'm right in the E9 down at the bottom. I mean, that's a catch that should be made. It's not a case of misjudging it or anything else. It was right there. He simply dropped it.
1-2 pitches inside and high.
What it does is it keeps the at-bat going, which is why you mark that error in that situation. If Reisenweber manages to get on, you'll look back and go, he should have never had that opportunity.
2-2 pitch on the way, and that one is hit right over to Pichtel at shortstop, but it goes right into the left center field, and that will put Reisenweber on at second base after. You going to call that one in there?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. That is an error, as Pichtel or Pichtel, Piktel is the spelling. Yep, had a chance. He was right there. I just, at the last hop, not sure if it caught the heel of the glove or maybe caught the wrist, but caromed out into the outfield. And again, a situation where, it's a tough break for Brody Clemens. You got 2 balls put in play that you felt like maybe you had a chance to get outs on and didn't get those outs.
Yeah. Now, how often do you see 2 errors within an at-bat, but it's not throwing?
Yeah, that was tough. Just, 1 in foul territory. You got to catch that one to end the inning, and then the ground ball up the middle.
Riley Bubb at the plate. He singled his first time up and doubled his last time up. That one is flown up into foul territory. Under it is Boyle, and Boyle will secure that catch to end the bottom of the 4th inning, but not before Berkeley post 14 can come back, score 2 runs, and tie the ball game at 7. We'll head to the 5th inning when we come back right here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
All right, Matt, when it comes to flooring, you can't beat luxury vinyl. It's waterproof, easy to clean and maintain, extremely durable, and looks great.
Are you nuts? Hardwood flooring's the way to go. It's durable, easy to maintain, matches every decor, and increases the value of your home instantly.
All right, one thing we can agree on is Tripp's Floor Sanding and Berkeley Fashion Flooring. They'll take care of you with great selection, service, and pricing.
Whether it's hardwood or luxury vinyl, call Trips at 304-229-7009.
Or visit TrippsFloorSanding.com. Ridgeway Self-Storage in Bunker Hill has the space you need for all your belongings. Their small, medium, and large size units are temperature controlled with drive-up access. Units are located in a fenced and gated perimeter and monitored by security cameras. There's also space to park your RV, boat, or car. Call now at 304-507-3952 or go to RidgewaySelfStorage.com to get more information and check out the affordable rates. That's Ridgeway Self-Storage at 63 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park here. Spencer Dupuy joined alongside Matt Miller To my left, our on-site producer is Tyler Wilhelm, and outrunning the camera is Donald Kenny. Back in the studios is Colin McLaughlin here. We have a brand new ball game.
I love the way you said that. Outrunning the camera, meaning he was outside of the press box running the camera. But I was thinking in my mind, that's impressive because the camera is a still camera. It's sitting on a tripod. If Donnie cannot outrun the camera, he is in a whole heap of trouble.
Sorry, my words getting a little tangled.
No. It's just the way it came out. I understood what you meant. He's not up here with us. He's outrunning the camera, outside running. I got it.
First pitch on the way. Bohr still in the game. That one is to Patsy. That one inside for a ball. 1-0 now the count.
Out of what spot in the order?
13th. That one will go get right into short right field for a single.
Yeah, nice piece of hitting. Able to turn on that one, bounce it directly between the first and second baseman. No chance for either guy to get there.
Now we're coming back to the top of the order. Be Bloom.
By the way, Isaiah Morris in defensively out in right after replacing Memphis Elliott there as he hit in that number 2 spot in the last half inning.
Caught that. I did not catch that. And Bohr will try to get the runner at first, but he's back in time. One-0 count now to Bloom. Going in for a ball, 2-0 now. Two-0 pitch on the way, and that one is fouled, and that's outside of the field over the third base dugout. Our first base dugout. 2-1 now the count.
Brand new ball game, 7-7, and we're getting late. Scheduled to go 7 innings. Whoever could take the lead in this juncture could certainly have the big advantage.
Bohr trying to get the runner first again, but he'll get back in time. Two-one delivery on the way, squaring to bunt. It's Bloom, but he'll pull that back. Now 3 balls, 1 strike.
And walks have been an issue. 6 base on balls and 1 hit batter given up so far by Berkeley pitching.
2 balls, 1 strike now, excuse me. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes. He swings and misses on that one.
Bohr did not walk a batter in that 4th inning. His only inning so far.
2-2 delivery on the way. That one catches the zone and gets him striking out looking. So has a runner on first, but is able to get strikeout looking.
Yeah, good pitch.
Next man.
Excellent location. Got it right out there where he wanted it.
Now up at the plate is Dunleavy. He walked his first time up in the first, and in the 3rd inning he singled and came around to score. Bohr's pitch on the way, going in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, good production out of this top part of the lineup. Top 5 hitters. Really responsible for those runs on the board.
1-0 delivery in, and that's for a ball. 2-0 now. Trying to get the runner again at first, but I know we'll do so he'll get back in time.
Hey, Bohr, falling behind some hitters here. Got to do a better job of throwing early strikes.
2-0 delivery on the way, and that one's high for a ball. Now, high and outside, 3-0. And he'll walk him on a 4-pitch walk for Dunleavy. Moves Patsy to second base.
Yeah, that one down low and outside. Not even really close. For whatever reason, Bohr, after getting the strikeouts of Bloom, struggling to find that strike zone. Let's see if he can find it again against Schmidt.
Schmidt, who he hit in the third inning. First one in to him is outside for a ball. 1-0 now the count.
Yeah, 5 straight out of the zone.
1-0 delivery on the way. And one catches the zone for a strike now, 1-1.
Yeah, outside corner on that breaking pitch. Starts a bit outside, but snaps across that outside corner.
1-1 pitch on the way. Fouled off right to the netting on first base side. Brings the count to 1-2.
Yeah, nice pitch. Handcuffed him in on his hands.
Runners on first and second here with 1 out in the top of the 5th inning. That one hit right up the middle to the second baseman, or the shortstop. He'll hand to the second baseman, and he'll complete the double play to the first baseman to end the inning. As we're still tied at 7, we'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning when we come back right here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
All right, Matt, when it comes to flooring, you can't beat luxury vinyl. It's waterproof, easy to clean and maintain, extremely durable, and looks great.
Are you nuts? Hardwood flooring's the way to go. It's durable, easy to maintain, matches every decor, and increases the value of your home instantly.
All right, one thing we can agree on is Tripp's Floor Sanding and Berkeley Fashion Flooring. They'll take care of you with great selection, service, and pricing.
Whether it's hardwood or luxury vinyl, call Trips at 304-229-7009.
Or visit TrippsFloorSanding.com. Whatever your celebration, take it up a notch with Patriot Fireworks. From novelties to mortars, Patriot has it all in 2 fully stocked, convenient locations. 67 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill or 4812 Gerrardstown Road off I-81 Exit 5 Inwood. For the best selection of firework brands and varieties at fair prices, go to Patriot Fireworks, the oldest fireworks store in West Virginia, established in 1990. Check out their Facebook page or phone 304-229-3500 for Patriot Fireworks in Bunker Hill and Inwood.
Messed up. Welcome back here to P.O. Faulkner Park. Spencer Dupuy joined alongside Matt Miller here as we have a tie ball game at 7 in the bottom of the 5th inning. Playing 7 innings, 2 doubleheaders here today between the Pittsburgh Rawlings Tigers and your Berkeley Post 14 Hornets. Non-Legion play, just a midweek game here in Martinsburg.
And for that reason, you've got the opportunity to have a 13-man batting order. Wyatt Shear's going to take over on the mound, become the 3rd pitcher of the day for the Tigers. He replaces Brody Clemens, who in 3 innings of relief gave up 4 runs on 3 hits with a strikeout and a walk. So now each team has used 3 pitchers here in Game 1. I wonder if perhaps the reason Gilpin came out after that RBI single in the first may have been for him to preserve a little energy. Maybe he'll be throwing in this second game. Not sure what the pitching matchup may look like for Game 2, but clearly if you've got guys that you want to throw in the second game, you'd like to try to keep them as fresh as possible on a day when it's in the 90s with a feels like 100 heat index.
Yeah, now we're up to 95.
Nice.
Colin Reed now at the plate. He had an RBI single his first time up and an RBI sac fly his second time up in the 3rd inning. Shear's first pitch on the way. That one is high for a ball.
A good zip on that fastball. Just missed a little up. See how he adjusts to taking over on the mound. And again, one of those guys that's not been in the field so far in this one.
1-0 delivery on the way. That one is low and outside. Does not catch the corner, just outside for a ball. Now 2-0, falling behind. Pitch on the way. Catches the corner. Now for a strike. Similar place where that last one was.
You know where I bet you the weather's nice? At least I hear it's always nice. Never been there, but.
Where's that? As a pop fly up to shortstop. And he'll make the catch for the first out of the inning to retire Reed.
Yeah, he'll make the catch, but boy, he seemed to have to battle that one, whether it was the sun or just how that ball was coming down. But Jacob Pichtel, the shortstop, able to hang on to that one. I was thinking San Diego. They say it's always like 75 and an ocean breeze and things in San Diego, which is where the Nationals are tonight. Game 2 of a 4-game set against the Padres. The Nationals took Game 1 yesterday, 7-5.
Okay, I thought you were going to go a different angle. I thought you were going to go the Matt Crawford angle.
No. It's probably warm where Matt is, although he's
This
coming
is
home
travel
today.
day
Yeah.
So now in the box is Aiden Milton. He had an RBI sac fly his last time up. 1-0 pitch on the way. I went outside or low for a ball.
I was thinking of the Nationals. Good segue to let you know we'll have that game coming up tonight. 9:40 is the pregame. 10:10 is the first pitch. So if you haven't had enough baseball with an American Legion doubleheader at 2 and 5, stick around for even more baseball.
The 2-0 delivery on the way. That one is outside for a ball now, 3-0.
I remember the first time my wife's family is out in California. She was raised there for a good portion of her life, and so the first time going out and visiting family.
3-0 delivery is high, and he'll walk him on 4 pitches.
And it was wall-to-wall baseball because, by the time your game started on the East Coast and then you had the Central time frame and then your West Coast game, and by about 12 noon in the afternoon, I could plant myself in front of a television and begin to watch and see maybe a Cubs game, and then you started watching maybe that East Coast game because the Cubs might play at 2:20 in the afternoon. So it gave you a chance to watch about 3 games a day, which was a lot of fun. I think it's Daquan Shipe. Is he coming back into run, or is that a different runner?
It has to be Shipe. I don't know. I don't see another
I'm sorry.
36.
So it will be Shipe who can he do that after pitching earlier? Was that him? It is. So he will serve as the courtesy runner.
Now in the box is Brennan Kerr. He legged out an infield single in the first inning. Now running, stealing second, but getting him on the throw from Hald to make the second out of the inning.
Yeah, and a nice tag by Bloom, and a great effort as Shipe, realizing he was about to be caught, kind of held up at the last second there on that slide and tried to jerk that left hand out of the way and get that right hand around to the back side of the bag.
So now Kerr goes from having somebody on to having nobody on, and now 2 outs. First pitch comes in for both. First 2 pitches come in for balls.
Yeah, that first pitch missed on that throw down to try to get the runner. There's a little conversation with Shipe and his head coach Trip Tobin on the way back to the dugout. Maybe he misread a sign. I'm not sure if he was supposed to be going there.
2-0 pitch comes in and catches the zone for a strike. Now 2-1. One pitch on the way. Now one catches the zone. Now evens the count at 2. Here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th inning, tied at 7. In a 7-inning first game of the doubleheader.
Yeah, there you go. Getting late. Whoever, again, can get this first run across and regain the lead has the big advantage.
2-2 pitch on the way. That was high for a ball. Now brings the count full at 3-2. Full count pitch on the way. That one is swung on and fouled off his, it looks like his ankle, his foot.
Yeah, from my angle, I could not tell exactly where it hit, but he is certainly hurting and going to try to walk that one off.
You never want to do that, especially on a real hot day. You go to take that cleat off later, it's huge and swollen.
Well, the way he's rubbing the back of his leg may have come down more up the leg than down on top of the foot or the ankle. Tobin down to check on him. Jeff King, the plate umpire there as well. Game 2 of this doubleheader scheduled to start right around 5. Later in the week, we've Got Berkeley back on the air again on Thursday and Friday. Thursday's a 6:30 first pitch against Riverside. That's out of Romney. And then on Friday, a 7 o'clock first pitch hosting Kingwood out of Preston County. Those are key area games.
Looks like Kerr is okay, and he'll head back to the box, stretching out his leg a little bit.
Meanwhile, for this Pittsburgh team, they're off this weekend to the Greensburg, Pennsylvania College Series Showcase.
The full count pitch on the way, and he strikes out looking to end the bottom of the 5th inning. As we'll go to the top of the 6th inning, all tied up at 7. You're listening to Legion Baseball right here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Ridgeway Self-Storage in Bunker Hill has the space you need for all your belongings. Their small, medium, and large size units are temperature controlled with drive-up access. Units are located in a fenced and gated perimeter and monitored by security cameras. There's also space to park your RV, boat, or car. Call now at 304-507-3952 or go to ridgewayselfstorage.com to get more information and check out the affordable rates. That's Ridgeway Self-Storage at 63 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill.
Established in 1974, Shenandoah Veterinary Hospital has been serving the needs of the community's pets for nearly 50 years. Our pets are an important part of our lives and deserve a lot of care and love. Trust Shenandoah Veterinary Hospital to help them live the happy, healthy, long lives each deserve. That's Shenandoah Veterinary Hospital, located at 1152 Shepherdstown Road in Martinsburg, or give them a call at 304-263-2112.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park here as we're all tied up at 7 between the Pittsburgh Rawlings Tigers and the Berkeley Post 14 Hornets. More changes.
I heard that. Bub went out to left, and Zach Wick has come in and will play third.
Now up at the plate for the Tigers is Hald. He had an RBI single in the first and a 2 RBI double in the third. First one on the way from Bohr. That one catches the zone for a strike.
He's going to be the first pitcher for Berkeley to go more than 2 innings. This is his 3rd inning.
That one on the way, hit into deep left field, and that one up against the wall. Now rounding first, coming to second, and stopping as the ball is coming into the infield is Hald for another double. Back-to-back doubles.
Yep, so a single and 2 doubles. I was waiting to see if he was going to try for 3 and go for the sometimes elusive triple in that search for a cycle, but good decision to hold up there at second base. Again, perfectly positioned in left center field. That ball had no chance of being caught by anyone, and he knew it coming right out of the box.
Now coming in to hit is Walsh. He has Hald right where he wants him, as he had a 2 RBI double his last time up. That one fouled off to the third base side for a strike. Now 0-1 the count.
And you wondered, would they try to lay down a bunt, advance that runner, and put the go-ahead run just 90 feet away, but no indication there.
A 1 delivery on the way. That one's in the zone for a strike.
Yeah, good pitching there from Bohr. Now he's got to finish him off, though. Can't get ahead and let him off the hook.
The 0-2 delivery on the way from Bohr. That one is swung and just past the glove of Bohr. Now over to the shortstop, West, and he'll get to Reed for the out, but advancing the runner to third. Now we have 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning.
Yeah, once that got by the pitcher, Bohr, reaching out for it, you knew the runner would advance. Good base running to get to third, now just 60 feet away. And a nice play by Kyle West, who again can field and throw on the run with the best of them.
Now up is Pittel. He walked in the 3rd inning. First one in for a ball now, 1-0 the count.
Infield draws in as that is the go-ahead run right now in a 7-7 game.
Boar's 1-0 delivery on the way. That one in the zone for a strike now, 1-1.
Good breaking pitch.
1-1 delivery on the way. Outside and low for a ball. 2-1 now the count. Late into this one as this runner on third really matters. And fouling that one up out of P.O. Faulkner Park. Now 2-2 evens the count now. 1 out in the top of the 6th inning. Bohr on the mound for post 14. The 2-2 delivery on the way, and that one is swung on. Hit to center field, and tracking on that one is Herndon, but coming home to score is hauled to put the Rawlings Tigers up 8-7 here in the 6th inning.
There you go, sacrifice fly as Pichtel does his job. The fly ball out to center. Second out of the inning, but it brings home that go-ahead run.
Now at the plate is Blackson. He walked his last time up. He hits that one, and that one is foul to the right side.
Berkeley gave up a run in that top of the first, rallied with 3 in the bottom of the first, held that 3-2 lead until that 5-run third inning, as Pittsburgh scored 1 in the second, 5 in the third. Berkeley's been playing from behind since then.
The timeout is needed a ball. Now we have 2 extra balls coming to the umpire. Now make that a 3rd extra ball.
Bring them from both dugouts.
Bohr looks in for the sign. Readies for the pitch. A 1 delivery on the way. That one hits the glove, the top of the glove of Milton, and heads to the backstop. So now the count is even at 1.
Yep, that one well up out of the zone. Milton reaching up, couldn't pull it in.
The 1-1 pitch on the way, and that one is in the zone now for a strike. Getting ahead is Bohr, 1-2.
Taking his time until eventually Blackson steps out. Bohr steps off the back of the pitching rubber.
1-2 delivery on the way, and that one is high and outside for a ball to even the count at 2.
Eight, 9, and 1 hitters due for the Hornets in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Love an opportunity to put a couple on the board, take a lead, and try to close it out in the top of the 7th.
Two pitch on the way from Bohr. That one is swung on and hit, and that one will stay fair. And beating it out, though, is Blackson for an infield single.
It's as good as a swinging bunt right down into the ground. Takes a couple of big bounces, hugging that third base line. No chance for Wick coming in. No chance for Bohr going over.
Now in the box is Taylor, who struck out looking his first time up and hit into a double play. His second time up. Now throwing over is Bohr, but getting back in time is Blackson. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. This one runner has come home for the Tigers, putting it up 8-7 here. Getting late in this one. Fouling off that one now makes it 0-1. 2 outs now. Boer's 0-1 delivery on the way and catches the zone now for a strike, 0-2. Getting ahead here is really good for him with 2 outs.
Yeah, but now you got to put a batter away. Been in this situation. Have to finish him off, though.
0-2 delivery on the way, and that one is outside and in the dirt for a ball, 1-2. One-two delivery on the way from Boer. That one is inside. Hits the dirt now. All even at 2. Moves the batter back a little bit. Two-two delivery on the way. Swinging and missing is Taylor, and Boer gets out of the inning unscathed. Only gives up 1 run, so we'll head to the bottom of the 6th inning as Berkeley Post 14 needs to add a run as we're getting late here into this ball game. You're listening to Legion Baseball here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Whatever your celebration, take it up a notch with Patriot Fireworks. From novelties to mortars, Patriot has it all in 2 fully stocked, convenient locations. 67 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill or 4812 Gerrardstown Road off I-81 Exit 5 Inwood. For the best selection of firework brands and varieties at fair prices, go to Patriot Fireworks, the oldest fireworks store in West Virginia, established in 1990. Check out their Facebook page or phone 304-229-3500 for Patriot Fireworks in Bunker Hill and Inwood.
Established in 1974, Shenandoah Veterinary Hospital has been serving the needs of the community's pets for nearly 50 years. Our pets are an important part of our lives and deserve a lot of care and love. Trust Shenandoah Veterinary Hospital to help them live the happy, healthy, long lives each deserve. That's Shenandoah Veterinary Hospital, located at 1152 Shepherdstown Road in Martinsburg, or give them a call at 304-263-2112.
So now I'm handing it back over to you, correct?
Go through at least the bottom of the 6th. You want to change it in the middle of an inning.
Duh. Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Field here as the Rawlings Tigers out of Pittsburgh now have a 8-7 lead here. Getting a little hot after, as we're almost done with one game, 7-inning game of the scheduled doubleheader between these two teams. Now up is Ty Broughton. First pitch on the way, and that bounces in the dirt now for a ball. 1-0 now the count.
8, 9, and 1 hitters in this Berkeley 6th inning, now down by a run. Want to get something started here. Love to turn this order over with a couple of guys on for Kyle West.
Shears still on the mound for the Tigers. That one in for a strike now, evens the count at 1.
His 2nd inning of relief as the 3rd pitcher of the day for Pittsburgh.
Swinging right through that one is Broughton now. 1-2.
There's some good movement on that pitch from Wyatt Shears.
1-2 pitch on the way, and that one is high. Way over the head.
Yeah.
Evens the count at 2 as we've just passed the 2-hour mark here. It's at 4:08 p.m. now. About 52 minutes from the scheduled first pitch of the second game now. And Broughton will get struck out looking on that one as the 2-2 pitch came in for a strike.
Yeah, good pitch right at the knees. Broughton was thinking it was going to miss low. Back-to-back Ks now for Shears, who got a strikeout looking to end the 5th and now gets the strikeout looking to start the 6th.
Chase Herndon now at the plate. He walked his last time up in the 4th inning. The first pitch to him, that one is outside now for a ball, 1-0.
Herndon has a good eye at the plate. He walked and scored in that 4th inning. He is 0 for 1, is also grounded out to second.
1-0 pitch on the way, and that one is swung on and hit over to the second baseman, and he'll throw on over to Boyle for the easy out now. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Yeah, well played. Got a great chest-high hop. All Bloom had to do was wait for it and then make the accurate throw to first.
Now going up back to the top of the order, Kyle West, who had an RBI triple his last time up in the 4th inning.
Yeah, he's added a double in there as well, so he's 2 for 3 and has hit the ball hard. Love to see him with an extra base hit.
First pitch to West on the way. On inside now for a ball, 1-0.
Again, really good movement just down and in to the left-hand batter. Broke out of the zone.
1-0 delivery on the way. Was high and outside for a ball, 2-0.
Good hard fastball. A little extra zip on that one. Berkeley's got to get some life. Got to make something happen right now. Down by a run, and our scoreboard had gone black, but now back up again.
Two-0 pitch on the way, and that one is hits the backstop now, as it looks like it kind of went off West.
Up didn't hit him though. Got through to the backstop. Otherwise, he would be taking first base. So
3-0 now is the count.
What's that tell you when your scoreboard is overheating? It's hot. That's what it tells you. It is a warm one.
3-0 delivery on the way, and he loses them. 4-pitch walk to West, putting him on.
Got to be honest.
3rd time today.
I'm not sure how much he lost him or how much he pitched around him.
The old unintentional intentional.
The, hey, I ain't giving you anything to look at.
Now, Coach, for the Tigers is coming out to talk to him, probably talk about what to do, because there's nobody warming in the bullpen. Trying to figure out what to do to bore.
Trip Tobin calling West and the batter, Isaiah Morris, together. This time up the first base line. Normally you would see them along the third base line. With a conference on the mound, he'll call him over towards first. And Tobin will walk back down to the plate area with Isaiah Morris, giving him a few final words before heading back up the line. Tying run on base, always big. Let's see if West is in motion to try to get himself into scoring position for Morris.
Here's first pitch to Morris on the way, and that is high and tight. And almost running to second is West, but the catcher will throw down to first, and he'll get him back, and that was a rather close one.
Yeah, big secondary lead as that pitch came to the plate. Hauled with a pretty decent throw down to first, but West got back in.
1-0 pitch on the way. That one is down the middle for a strike now. Evens the count at 1.
Yeah, you figured Morris wanted to take until he saw a strike after the 4 out of the zone to West. And that first one to him missing. Now he's seen that strike, and if it's a good one, he's got to be ready to put it in play.
Throwing over now to West at first, and he'll get back in time again.
He's got a good lead over there.
Really worried about him.
That represents a game-tying run. You want to try to take that half step or so away from his lead.
1-1 pitch on the way, and West is going, and he will get in there safely for a stolen base.
Yep, got a great jump. Good head-first slide. Able to get in there, and a good count now for Morris, as I believe that last one missed, so it's 2 balls and a strike.
The umpire just put up one finger on each side.
One on each.
I'm confused. The 2-1 pitch, 1-1 pitch comes in for a ball. 2-1.
I think we missed one somewhere.
On the throw. It's 2-1 officially, And going to third is West, and he will steal that bag. So 2 steals in this inning for West to get the runner to third. Hopefully the ump remembers to count that one as a ball.
Yeah, 3 balls and 1 strike, what our umpire is saying. I think they're checking over to the dugout, and the dugout says, we have no idea. I'm not sure who the official scorer is keeping the book in there. We would have that as ball 4, but instead we'll go with a 3-1 pitch.
Three-one delivery to Morris. That one hits the backstop, and then coming home to score is West to tie the ball game after a walk to Morris.
Oh, there you go. A walk, 2 stolen bases, a wild pitch on a ball 4, and you get the game-tying run across. 8-8. And now if you could get a run in here with 2 outs and a runner at first, then you'd have a chance to close it out in the top of the 7th inning.
And Reisenweber up, and Reisenweber has a good bat.
It'll be the 9, 10, and 11 hitters coming up for the Tigers in their half of the 7th inning.
Squaring to bunt is Reisenweber, but pulling back, even though it is a strike. Count is now 0-1. The 0-1 pitch on the way, and that one hit out into deep left field, or middle left field, and under it is Blackson, and that will end the inning. As not before Berkeley post 14 can tie this ball game back up. We're headed to the 7th inning on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Whatever your celebration, take it up a notch with Patriot Fireworks. From novelties to mortars, Patriot has it all in 2 fully stocked, convenient locations. 67 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill or 4812 Gerrardstown Road off I-81 Exit 5 Inwood. For the best selection of firework brands and varieties at fair prices, go to Patriot Fireworks, the oldest fireworks store in West Virginia, established in 1990. Check out their Facebook page or phone 304-229-3500 for Patriot Fireworks in Bunker Hill and Inwood. Ridgeway Self-Storage in Bunker Hill has the space you need for all your belongings. Their small, medium, and large size units are temperature controlled with drive-up access. Units are located in a fenced and gated perimeter and monitored by security cameras. There's also space to park your RV, boat, or car. Call now at 304-507-3952 or go to ridgewayselfstorage.com to get more information and check out the affordable rates. That's Ridgeway Self-Storage at 63 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park here, all tied up at 8 in the top of the 7th inning. And now coming on to pitch is Kyle West, and for your play-by-play duties, Matt Miller.
Spencer, thank you very much. I'm looking over some defensive changes as it looks like Reisenweber is going to move from second over to short as West moves from short to the mound. And then we'll have Isaiah Morris, who will move from right field into second base, and Trevor Bohr will move out to right field. All of that as West takes over for Bohr on the mound, and Trevor Bohr going 3 innings, giving up just 1 run on 5 hits allowed. Looking back through, had a couple of strikeouts with 1 base on balls. 8-8. Kyle West trying to shut things down in this top half of inning number 7. Give his team a chance for a potential walk-off win. He will face Ken Boyle out of the number 9 spot in the order as the 9, 10, and 11 hitters come up. And this one is inside for ball 1, backs him out of the way. West solid on the hill. Right-hand pitcher works from the third base side of the pitching rubber. Comes back with a fastball, a wave, and a miss. Boyle was behind on that one, and it's 1-1. Through 6 innings, each team with 8 runs. Breaking pitch stays up and in, had him ducking out of the way as Boyle ahead in the count now 2-1. But for Pittsburgh, they're 8 runs on 11 hits. They've committed 2 errors, left 8 on base, 5 in scoring position. Berkeley, 8 runs on 8 hits with 1 error. They've left 4 and 2 in scoring position. 2-1 pitch down low and outside. 3 balls and a strike. West kicks a little dirt around on that front slope of the mound and now ready to go. Here's that pitch. Taken for a strike. Boyle started up the line, thinking that may have been ball 4, but it did miss down low.
He was ready to walk to first.
Now that 3-2 pitch. Here it comes. High fastball fouled straight back.
That caught me for some reason right in front of me.
It's coming right towards you.
Even though I knew there's a netting right there.
Always be ready. 3-ball, 2-strike pitch on the way. Breaking pitch misses down and in. Pretty good at bat there for Boyle. Thought he had walked earlier. Now he does draw the base on balls. Lead off on, and let's see if that means a chance to advance the base runner for Brody Clemens. How about Boyle? He's been on base all 3 times up. A couple of singles and now this walk. Held on at first by Colin Reed. Brody Clemens stands in and takes. Strike 1 at the knees. Clemens had an RBI double in the 2nd inning. Grounded into a 5-4-3 double play in the 4th inning. West is ready and the pitch. That one down low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Samuel Luktich due next. And Wyatt Shears should someone else reach. Nobody out with a runner at first. Here comes the pitch. Right back up the middle. That one's going to get into center field for a base hit. Clemens able to turn on that 1-1 and deliver it into center field. His 2nd hit of this one. And the team's 12th hit overall. Puts runners at first and second. Now let's see what Luktich does.
Perfect placement for Clemens on that one. Right back up the middle.
Right.
Missed the glove of West and nobody there between the shortstop and second baseman.
Luktich had a single his last time up. He squares and shows bunt. Reed comes charging down the line at first as the bunt goes foul in behind the plate. Reed could almost shook hands with the batter at the end of that when he came down the line hard as he saw the batter squaring around to bunt. Hopeful maybe they could get that lead runner. Here's the pitch and the bunt attempt, and there's a snap throw in behind the runner at second. They got him. 2nd time today. Aiden Milton has done that. Oh, boy. So Boyle is erased out at the second base bag. 2-6 as Reisenweber pulled that one in. The pickoff will be the first out of the inning. Now there's just a runner at first with 1 away and an 0-2 pitch due to Luktich. West ready. And the pitch. Strike on the outside corner. And there it is. That's 2 away. And Luktich still thinking that he was going to be at the plate, but that was strike 3. First strikeout for West. He has walked a batter. He has given up a hit. He has now struck out a batter. Thanks to the pickoff, there are 2 outs in the inning as Wyatt Shears stands in. See if Shears goes out to try to close this one out, or at least maybe try to send it into extra innings for Pittsburgh as he takes strike 1. He's worked the last 2 innings on the mound. West ready and the pitch down and in to the right-hand batter. 1-1. Wyatt Shears has reached on an error and has grounded out to second. West nods his head and delivers the 1-1, and that fastball popped foul out of play along the first base line. Now at 1 ball and 2 strikes. 8-8, we are all tied up. Top of the 7th, final inning of regulation in Game 1 of doubleheader action. The 1 ball, 2 strike pitch. Here it comes. That one grounded towards the first baseman. Past the backhand stab of Reed. That one's out into right field. Bohr up with it quickly, and it's station-to-station baseball as Clemens stops at second. Shears aboard at first with his first hit of the day. He had reached on an error and had grounded out to second. Here he singles, puts the go-ahead run in scoring position for John Patsy III. Number 13 hitter in the order. Still feels odd to say that. This pitch taken for a strike. I think we're going to see that in game 2 of the doubleheader as well. The 0-1 pitch. West is ready. Here it comes. That breaking pitch just missing. 1 ball, 1 strike. Patsy's been on twice. He walked and scored in the 3rd. Singled to right and was stranded at second in the 5th. This breaking ball down low and outside. 2 balls and a strike. 2 outs with 2 on. Top of the 7th. Final inning of regulation, tied at 8. West looks at the runner at second, comes to the plate. This pitch a called strike on that outer edge. Now at 2-2. West has the sign from Milton, looks at the runner at second a couple of times. Now here comes the pitch, and it misses inside. Full count, 3-2. He went to that full count on the leadoff batter and ended up walking Ken Boyle. Boyle picked off out at second. Otherwise, West could be in a little deeper trouble. Right now, runners at first and second. 3 ball, 2 strike pitch. Instead, West will pivot and look the runner back to second. No middle infielder covering, so no chance to try to get an out. Now that 3-2. Runners on the move as the pitch gets fouled out of play along the third base line. We'll do it all over again. After Patsy, we'll go back to the top of the order, and Damian Bloom, left-hand batter against the right-hand pitcher. Here comes that 3-2 on the outside corner, taken for a called strike 3. How's the breaking pitch, too? Very well done by Kyle West. A couple of strikeouts helping him to get out of a jam as he gave up a hit and also walked a pair. A pickoff helping as well. And we will go to the bottom of the 7th inning with a chance for Berkeley to walk it off for the victory. They'll have the 4, 5, and 6 hitters due, tied at 8.
Whatever your celebration, take it up a notch with Patriot Fireworks. From novelties to mortars, Patriot has it all in 2 fully stocked, convenient locations. 67 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill or 4812 Gerrardstown Road off I-81 Exit 5 Inwood. For the best selection of firework brands and varieties at fair prices, go to Patriot Fireworks, the oldest fireworks store in West Virginia, established in 1990. Check out their Facebook page or phone 304-229-3500 for Patriot Fireworks in Bunker Hill and Inwood. Ridgeway Self-Storage in Bunker Hill has the space you need for all your belongings. Their small, medium, and large size units are temperature controlled with drive-up access. Units are located in a fenced and gated perimeter and monitored by security cameras. There's also space to park your RV, boat, or car. Call now at 304-507-3952 or go to ridgewayselfstorage.com to get more information and check out the affordable rates. That's Ridgeway Self-Storage at 63 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill.
Here we go to the bottom half of inning number 7. It is Riley Bubb, Colin Reed, and Aiden Milton as the 3 do to try to provide Berkeley with a walk-off win. Right now tied at 8. The Pittsburgh Rawlings Tigers took a 1-0 lead in the top of the first. Berkeley answered with 3 in the bottom of the inning. Pittsburgh with a run in the second, then added 5 in the third as they took the lead by a 7-3 score. Berkeley rallied, got it tied at 7. Each team scored in the 6th inning, and that's where we stand. It's 8-8. First pitch taken for a strike by Riley Bubb, and it is Shears out there for the Tigers. Wyatt Shears taking his time, As he takes the glove off, gathers his thoughts, and now gets ready for that 0-1 pitch due to Bub, who is 2 for 3. I think everybody's finally ready. And the pitch to the plate. Good high fastball. He swings through it. 0-2 now to Riley Bub. Bub had an RBI single in the first, a double in the third, scored both of those times on. Popped out in foul territory to the first baseman in the fourth. 0-2 pitch. Down in the dirt. Good block by Derek Hald. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes.
I think if you're these players, at least for post 14, you really want to score in this inning and be able to chill out for a little bit, get out of the sunlight.
Now the 1-2 pitch missing down low, 2 balls and 2 strikes. We've seen it today where pitchers have been able to get ahead of a hitter, but putting guys away has been a little more challenging at times. The 2-2 is due as Bub steps in. Here comes that pitch. High and outside. You can see that ball spinning, a little bit of movement, but certainly did not have the location he was looking for, missing up and away. Now Bub will be looking for a payoff pitch that he could drive somewhere. A ball in a gap would put him in scoring position with nobody outs. Here's that 3-2 delivery, and it's a bouncing ball towards the third baseman. In between, Hop and Walsh comes up with it, and the throw to first is in time to get him. Wow. That was certainly not an easy play for Philip Walsh, but he was able to make that play. The out goes 5-3. I'm going to put a little tiny star by that one in the book.
Terrific play.
Yeah, that one gets by him, and you could be 2 bases, and you'd have Bub as the winning run in scoring position, yeah. So now Colin Reed to the plate. He swings at the first pitch, lines it into center field. That one dropping in for a base hit. His second hit of the day.
And you figure if that one got past Walsh at third, then it would be over now.
As it is, a runner at first with 1 away for Aiden Milton. I think we're going to get a runner. Looking for a little more speed on the base paths in this situation.
10.
I'm not sure who that runner will be.
10.
Cam Lady, yep, our starting pitcher. So Cam Lady serving now as a runner. Lady takes his spot at first as Aiden Milton steps in. Milton 0 for 1 with a fly out to left. The other 2 times up have been a sacrifice and a walk. Pitch down low and outside, ball 1. The sacrifice came in the third inning, a sac fly into shallow left. And then a walk his last time up. Lady the lead at first, held on there by Boyle. He stays, pitch to the plate, a strike on the inside corner, 1-1. Lady again will stretch out that lead. Boyle will hold him on, but just as he does, Shears steps off the pitching rubber, now toes the rubber again and is ready to go. 1 ball, 1 strike, and here's turn and a throw over high and wide, and a nice play by Boyle, reaching back over top of the runner and pulling in that throw.
Now Tobin is coming out here trying to talk to both of his players out here, bringing Lady in from first.
Yeah, wants the conference with the runner as well as the batter. Not sure whether he's looking at a little hit and run or what he might like to see in this situation. 1 down with a runner at first and an 8-8 tie. Bottom half of the 7th inning, Berkeley looking for the walk-off win. 1 ball, 1 strike pitch, here it comes. Runner is on the move, and the pitch, did it get fouled away or just down low? Yep,
He just fouled it. Or no.
No, okay, so it was down on the ground. He did not make contact, so it will be a stolen base. I was waiting to make sure. So Lady does get the steal, but the count is at a ball and 2 strikes. So the steal does put the winning run in scoring position. And now the pitch, and that fastball's high. It's 2-2. Thought I heard some noises. The bat was coming through, but apparently that was that ball down into that dirt, maybe ticking off the dirt or even the top of the plate before getting into the mitt of Halden. So no contact made, no dead ball. The steal stands. Runner in scoring position. 2-2 pitch, high and tight. 3-2 now to Aiden Milton. Brendan Kerr due next. See who's in that on-deck circle. Taking his time. Shears is ready. And that 3-2. High fastball, swing and a miss. Aiden Milton down on strikes. 3 Ks now in 3 innings for Wyatt Shears. 2 outs for our 28. Is that Zach Wick?
Yes.
I believe it is. So Wick with his first at-bat in a crucial time in the game. Here comes the pitch, and this one lifted in the air into right field. Hezekiah Taylor is there. He's got it, and the side is retired. So let's see. We were told we were going 7 innings. Are we stopping after 7, or are we rolling right through to the 8th? You got to play to a win, right? So there you go. Kyle West is making his way back out there onto the mound, and we will have a little what we call free baseball on this hot summer day. We are going to the 8th inning when we come back, still tied at 8.
Whatever your celebration, take it up a notch with Patriot Fireworks. From novelties to mortars, Patriot has it all in 2 fully stocked, convenient locations. 67 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill or 4812 Gerrardstown Road off I-81 Exit 5 Inwood. For the best selection of firework brands and varieties at fair prices, go to Patriot Fireworks, the oldest fireworks store in West Virginia, established in 1990. Check out their Facebook page or phone 304-229-3500 for Patriot Fireworks in Bunker Hill and Inwood. Ridgeway Self-Storage in Bunker Hill has the space you need for all your belongings. Their small, medium, and large size units are temperature controlled with drive-up access. Units are located in a fenced and gated perimeter and monitored by security cameras. There's also space to park your RV, boat, or car. Call now at 304-507-3952 or go to ridgewayselfstorage.com to get more information and check out the affordable rates. That's Ridgeway Self-Storage at 63 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill.
So they are running.
They will. Here we go. We welcome you back in to P.O. Faulkner Park along with Spencer Dupuis. I'm Matt Miller. Donald Kenny running our TV10 camera. Tyler Wilhelm is our producer on site. And Colin McLaughlin, our engineer, back at the studio. And I'm assuming these must be Legion rules that we're running by, and or maybe just a decision between the 2 coaches as we go into an extra inning. And it is John Patsy who is being placed at second base. So there will be a runner at second with nobody out. Patsy made the last out in the 7th inning, so we're at the top of the order, and Damian Bloom, who will be the batter. That's B-L-U-M. And Bloom will stand in, and let's see whether they look to sacrifice or not. He does square, he does bunt, pushes it up that third base line. Kyle West has it, but the third baseman Wick was coming in, and there's no play, so runners at the corners.
Yeah, that was just no communication there between West and Wick at third base. Usually you want somebody to stay back if you have a runner go into third.
Yeah, that was it. I don't think Wick got the real good read. The way that ball came off of the bat and the way that West was coming, Wick's got to read that one and be able to go back to third and make sure that he's there to try to get the out. Instead, he was in no man's land with nobody covering third as West came up with it. And now Dunleavy stands in and takes strike one. Second inning in relief for West. Here's the pitch, runner on the move with a ground ball back up the middle. That one past the second baseman into center field, and that will bring home a run. Bloom, who was at first, making his way towards third, and now with the throw going towards third, it gets cut off by Reisenweber. He gets it to Morris at second, and they do get the batter as Dunleavy is tagged out trying to go from first to second. So a run scores on what goes down as an RBI single for Dunleavy. That brings home a run, moves a runner to third base. Dunleavy is then thrown out. And now to the plate is Kieran Schmidt, who will take ball one inside. One down now in the inning, with a run on the board to make it 9-8 Pittsburgh, and another run 90 feet away in the infield drawn in as a pitch to the plate is taken for a strike. Now 1-1. Now trying to make sure we get all of this in the scorebook properly. Really weird to have that runner at second base to start the half inning as Schmidt takes and it's 2-1. Infield remains drawn in. Schmidt has been walked, been hit by a pitch with the bases loaded, and bounced into a 6-4-3 double play. Takes this one letter high for strike two. West ready with that 2-2 delivery. Here it comes. And this one grounded, and again back up the middle, gloved by Morris, the second baseman, on the backhand. He looks to the plate but has no throw. He'll turn and get the out at first. It'll be an RBI ground out that goes 4-3 for Schmidt. It will score Bloom from third. 2 runs in the inning, and now a 10-8 Pittsburgh lead.
Trading out for a run there. He was looking to come home, but he was not going to be able to get it home in time.
No, and that's it. You got to make sure you get an out in that situation. That run was scoring anyway. So it brings up Derek Hald. That's H-A-L-D. He will take ball one.
He's looking for a 4-hit day. Has had 2 doubles and a single.
And he hits this one on a couple of high bounces, foul down that third base line. That other last hop there took a really high, carry him into the air. 2 outs, nobody on, but 2 runs have scored. Berkeley will have a runner at second as we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. 1-1 pitch fouled out of play down the right field line, now 1-2. And it'll be Zach Wick who will go to second base with the 8, 9, and 1 hitters due in the Hornets half of the 8th. The 1-ball, 2-strike delivery. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a pitch down and in. Scooped up by Aiden Milton, and the throw down to first in time to get him. It'll go down as a strikeout. Strikeout number 3. The out officially recorded 2-3 on the throw. It brings the inning to a close, but a couple of runs do come home to score on a couple of hits in the inning. Heading to the bottom of the 8th, and now Berkeley needs 2 to tie 3 for the walk-off win with the 8, 9, and 1 hitters due, and Pittsburgh now leading 10-8.
At the Berkeley County Health Department, our motto is prevent, promote, protect. Since 1935, our mission has been to provide clinical and environmental services to protect the health of the general public. We're committed to building public health in our community by offering a wide range of services, including blood pressure screening, breast and cervical screening, family planning, counseling, lab testing, and more. We perform health inspections to make sure the restaurants you visit are clean, and we prepare and coordinate plans to respond to all hazards. The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court, Martinsburg.
Craving lunch or dinner? The Cider Press restaurant inside Taylor's Farm Market has what you're craving. Awarded one of the 101 most unique places to eat in West Virginia, the Cider will fill you up with their delicious fresh orchard panini, mouth-watering smoker burger, farmer's daughter Cobb salad, and more. The Cider Press also serves a wide selection of craft beer and hard ciders. The Cider Press, serving lunch and dinner daily and where the food is fresh. You'll feel right at home. Now offering online ordering at Cider Press Deli and Grill.com.
Standing out at the second base bag will be Zach Wick. And now we have a new pitcher trying to close this one out. That is Damian Blum, who had been at second base. Becomes the fourth pitcher of the day for the Pittsburgh Rawlings Tigers. 3 innings of work for Wyatt Shears, giving up a run on a hit in his time on the hill. He had 3 strikeouts and issued 3 base on balls. Technically, he would be the pitcher of record with a save opportunity here for Bloom. Shears was on the mound officially when the go-ahead runs were scored in the top half of that 8th inning, after he did his job to shut down Berkeley in the bottom of the 7th, stranding a runner at second. So now let's see what Ty Broughton, Chase Herndon, and Kyle West can do. Finishing his warm-up tosses is Bloom. I'm waiting to see if I can make out a number that is our 50. So Brody Clemens is now playing at second base. Boyle still at first. Looks like Pichtel still at short and Walsh at third. Derek Hald behind the plates. Takes this warm-up pitch. A little bit of a delay going into this bottom of the 8th inning. Are our umpires down below us? I'd have to stand up and see if they are up against the edge of the backstop or not.
Yeah, they are.
So they now...
Getting hydrated most likely.
I was going to say, and trying to maybe find a little bit of a shady spot. It's been a long time for Jeff King wearing that gear out there, calling balls and strikes. Game time was 2:05 for that first pitch. So we have now gone just about 2 hours and 40 minutes. A long one here. Game 1 of the doubleheader, don't go away. We'll have a brief break between innings, or between games, I should say, before getting our lineup cards together and coming back for game 2. So Ty Broughton stands in with that runner at second base, Zach Wick. And the first pitch, and that one misses down low for ball 1. Broughton on the day, 0 for 3. Has had a ground out to third, a fly out to left, and a strikeout looking. 1-0 pitch due. He is ready in the delivery. Fastball a bit up and in, 2-0. Bloom out of that leadoff spot in the order, spending the day at second, now taking over on the mound. Trying to close it out and get the win for Wyatt Shears. 10-8 the lead for Pittsburgh. 2-0 on the way. That pitch is high. 3 balls and no strikes. Not necessarily the worst thing in the world if you walk him. You do set up a force out at third, second, or first. With that runner right now at second base, awarded second to start the extra inning. And this pitch is inside, and there it is, a 4-pitch base on balls. So the 4-pitch walk will put runners at first and second now for Chase Herndon out of the number 9 spot in the order. Kyle West in the on-deck circle. Isaiah Morris behind him in the hole. Herndon has grounded out to second, walked and scored, and also grounded out to second again.
Herndon would be the winning run.
First baseman well in on the grass, expecting a bunt. Herndon squares and shows bunt, takes the pitch. It's a strike on the outside corner. Boy, if you're looking to push a bunt up the third base line, that would have been a pitch to do just that. Third baseman is staying put there. 0-1 pitch is due. Again, the runners with their leads. Pretty short lead out at second. Here comes that pitch, and there is that bunt. He goes right back towards the pitcher, and he will get the short out at first with the second baseman covering. So the sacrifice bunt is laid down. Good job by Herndon, as the out will go 1-4 at first, advancing the base runners. Now the tying runs are in scoring position for Kyle West. West has doubled, flied out to center, tripled to bring home a run, and last time up drew a base on ball, stole 2 bases. He's come around to score 3 runs. I'm waiting to see what we've got as... Okay, I think they were just making sure that the play was made at first on the sacrifice as Trip Tobin went out to talk with Keith Allison, our base umpire. They checked in with Jeff King as our plate umpire to make sure that the second baseman did stay on the bag when he caught that one, and he did. So there is 1 down now with 2 in scoring position. The tying runs right now, Berkeley down 10-8. Couldn't ask for a better guy at the plate than Kyle West right now, the way that he's been swinging it throughout the senior season and the summer. Should he reach, Isaiah Morris do, and then Jack Reisenweber after that. That's some good guys in your lineup. Bloom with the pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. West, a left-hand hitter. Open stance. That front foot shaded down the first base line, but really brings it back in as the pitcher goes into his windup. Here comes that pitch, sharply hit, and that one past the first baseman Boyle. That is a fair ball, and 2 runs will score. We got a tie ball game. West is heading for second. He'll stop there with the double. Boy, not much that Boyle could do there. That one came hard at him, and he ended up kind of leaping up and came down a little awkwardly. Not sure if the ball hit him or not on its way through.
I think it did.
So apparently it did. Either way for West, it is a 2 RBI double, his 3rd extra base hit of the day.
Guess what? We're tied up again.
Yeah, and it puts him in scoring position as the would-be game-winning run. Wick scores from 3rd, Broughton from 2nd, and Shears is now going to move to first base. Just 1 out in the inning for Isaiah Morris. Great piece of hitting. West turning on that one and ripped it. Low line drive screamer. Boyle had that one glance off of him as he was trying to get his body out of the way, but somehow get his glove down to make a play. He couldn't do either. So now Morris stands in. Isaiah Morris taking this pitch that misses. That is a ball. He has laid down a sacrifice bunt to drive in a run, and has drawn a base on ball. So officially 0-for-0 with 2 plate appearances. West, the game-winning run at second in a 10-10 tie. Bottom half of inning number 8, first extra inning. Showing the bunt and taking a strike is Morris. Thought that pitch was going to miss a little high. A little bit of a delayed call from Jeff King, but he said, yeah, that one did snap in there. That is a strike. So now the 1-1 due to Morris. Corner infielders in, middle infielders somewhat in. They're in about halfway. Swing and a miss. Good movement on that breaking pitch. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Morris. Jack Reisenweber waiting in the on-deck circle should he get a chance to swing it. The 1 ball, 2 strike pitch due. Bloom is ready. Lifts the leg and the pitch. On the inside corner, a called strike 3. Nice pitch. Very nice pitch. 2 outs now in the inning. First strikeout for Damian Bloom since coming in here in this inning. And now Reisenweber with a chance to close it out, and nope, he's not going to get the chance. Thomas Davis says, no, we're not going to let you swing. The intentional walk will put Reisenweber at first without even a pitch needing to be thrown.
But now you bring up Riley Bubb, who's had a single and a double and an RBI.
Yep, can't blame him, though. It's a tough spot. Reisenweber gets that intentional walk. Runners at first and second. You now get a force out at third, second, or the out at first as Bubb stands in, and an RBI single. His first time up, double his second time up, but has been retired the last two. Pop out in foul territory to first, and a ground out to third. Bloom ready, and the pitch. Low and outside, ball one. Sixth batter to hit in this half inning. 10-10, we're all tied up in the bottom of the eighth. Are we going 9, or can Berkeley wrap it up here? The 1-ball, no strike pitch. He is really taking his time with these guys on base, and here it comes, and it's down low. 2 balls, no strikes. Colin Reed in the on-deck circle. A lot of offense in this one, tied at 10. And Berkeley with a chance for the walk-off win. Had a chance in that 7th inning when it was tied at 8, but couldn't get it done, leaving a runner at second. 2 outs, 2 runs in to tie it again, and they've got runners at first and second. 2-ball, no strike pitch. Riley Bubb awaits, and it misses high. 3-0.
Doesn't really look like he's really putting a lot of attention to this at-bat. Kind of just wanting to see what he'll do if he'll chase.
Last thing he wants to do, though, is load him up here where a wild pitch, a passed ball, any number of things could bring home the game-winning run. You probably draw your infield in, too, which makes for more difficult plays. This fastball misses up and in, and there's ball 4, a 4-pitch walk, and the bases are loaded. You've got West representing the winning run at third. Reisenweber is at second. Bubb now at first. And here comes Colin Reed. 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th inning.
He's had 2 singles today, and 1 in the first inning for an RBI, and then an RBI sac fly in this third.
Yeah, a couple of runs batted in. If he could bring home 1 more, it would be the game winner. On the hill, Damian Bloom kind of rubbing down that baseball, getting ready to go to work. Could go from the windup now with the bases loaded, but he'll pitch from the stretch. And he's ready. And the pitch missing outside for a ball.
That's 5 straight balls. Well, I guess if you count the intentional walk, it'd be 9.
You can't count the intentional walk because he doesn't throw pitches.
They do count that in Little League, though, for the pitch count.
They do.
Learned that yesterday.
Which is weird to me because he didn't pitch to him. But the 1-ball, no strike delivery. Good looking pitch there. That's in there for a strike. 1-1. Reed 2 for 3. 2 runs batted in. He's the 8th batter to hit now. Well, technically he's the 7th. That's funny because if Wick comes around again, of course he can't, right? Because we'll have the game-winning run by then. Here's a swing and a high fly ball into center field. Dunleavy drifting back and to his left is under it. He pulls it in. Let's play another. Yeah, we're going in second extra inning after that fly ball, I think. Let's see what we're going to have. Our 2 head coaches are getting together.
Might just call it a draw.
Yeah, well, they call it a draw or go ahead and play it out and then see what we do for game 2. Let's wait and see. Keith Allison coming by as the base umpire seemed to give a little indication to Jeff King as our plate umpire. Let's find out what it's going to be. No indication given to us yet, but nobody going out onto the field. So let's see. Nope, here we go. Berkeley is headed out. So we will continue this one. Don't know what that may mean for game number 2. But we do have the Berkeley Post Hornets heading back out onto the field as we will go to a 9th inning in this one with the score tied at 10. We're back in 60.
All right, Matt, when it comes to flooring, you can't beat luxury vinyl. It's waterproof, easy to clean and maintain, extremely durable, and looks great.
Are you nuts? Hardwood flooring's the way to go. It's durable, easy to maintain, matches every decor, and increases the value of your home instantly.
All right, one thing we can agree on is Tripp's Floor Sanding and Berkeley Fashion Flooring. They'll take care of you with great selection, service, and pricing.
Whether it's hardwood or luxury vinyl, call Trips at 304-229-7009.
Or visit TrippsFloorSanding.com. Ridgeway Self-Storage in Bunker Hill has the space you need for all your belongings. Their small, medium, and large-size units are temperature-controlled with drive-up access. Units are located in a fenced and gated perimeter and monitored by security cameras. There's also space to park your RV, boat, or car. Call now at 304-507-3952 or go to RidgewaySelfStorage.com to get more information and check out the affordable rates. That's Ridgeway Self-Storage at 63 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill.
All right, we just got some word. Let's see what we'll have, as we are going to have the runner placed out at second base, which should be Derek Hald. And so he goes to second as we start this ninth inning. We did find out this will be the final inning in this game no matter what. It'll either finish with someone winning and or it will finish as a tie so that they can take some time and prepare for the second game.
Get out of the heat maybe a little bit.
Look like Philip Walsh, who is stepping into the batter's box, and it should be him. And first pitch swinging, sends this one down the right field line and into foul territory. Trevor Bohr on his horse quickly going after that one. The right fielder could not get to it, but it drops as a foul ball. Riley Bubb, by the way, now on the hill replacing Kyle West. West gave up 2 runs on 3 hits in 2 innings. He would strike out 3 and issue a couple of base on balls. And now he goes back to short with Riza and Weber back to second, Reed at first, and Wick at third. Here's a fly ball again, hit down that right field line. Bohr is over near the line in fair territory, makes that grab, fires through to the cutoff as the runner advances. So Derek Hald goes from second to third on the fly ball out from Philip Walsh. The F9, 1 away, and Jacob Pichtel will be the batter. The shortstop out of the number 6 spot in the order. And now again the infield draws in as you try to cut down the run at the plate if possible. Bubb is ready and the pitch. And he misses high, ball 1. 5th pitcher here in game 1. How deep are these pitching staffs going into game number 2? This pitch, a fastball that misses inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Pichtel has grounded out to short, walked, and had a sacrifice fly. Swings and lifts this one in the air. Out of play down the first base line. 2-1.
I mean, that will be interesting to see the pitching staffs going into the next game.
2-1 pitch. Down low and outside. 3 balls and a strike. As Aaron Byler, the Martinsburg head coach, likes to say, and I don't think he's the first to use it, but could be Johnny Holstaff throwing in the next one. Here's a swing and a fly ball into center field. Herndon is there. The runner will tag at third. Here comes the throw through, and it will be too late. It is the sacrifice fly as Derek Hald able to come home and score from third. Pichtel collects his second run batted in with this sacrifice. The fly out goes to center field. 2 outs. Now the base is empty. And Hunter Blackson to the plate. Blackson ready, and the pitch, a swing and a miss. So Bubb now trying to get this last out and get his team in, down by a run. 11-10 is the lead for Pittsburgh. This pitch high and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Blackson legged out an infield single in the 6th inning.
Yeah, a walk and a fly out before that. Swings and fouls this one back to our right. It gets out of play. Now at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Between games, we'll send it back to the studio, get back into some regular programming on both radio and TV as we get lineups and get ready then to come back for game 2 of our doubleheader. This pitch down in the dirt bounces away, and it's 2-2. Hezekiah Taylor due next. Bub is ready. Swing and a miss. Good high hard fastball. And Blackson strikes out on that 2-2 pitch. Side is retired, but a run does score, and without the benefit of a hit, they get the automatic runner at second. A fly ball to right advances him to third, and the sacrifice fly from Jacob Pichtel puts a run on the board, and we'll go to the bottom of the ninth. Then for Berkeley, again, they'll need a run to tie, 2 to get the win, as the score is now Pittsburgh 11 and Berkeley 10.
Whatever your celebration, take it up a notch with Patriot Fireworks. From novelties to mortars, Patriot has it all in 2 fully stocked, convenient locations. 67 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill or 4812 Gerrardstown Road off I-81 Exit 5 Inwood. For the best selection of firework brands and varieties at fair prices, go to Patriot Fireworks, the oldest fireworks store in West Virginia, established in 1990. Check out their Facebook page or phone 304-229-3500 for Patriot Fireworks in Bunker Hill and Inwood.
We go to the bottom of the ninth. This game was scheduled to go 7. This is technically the second extra inning and will be the final extra inning in this one, as they will still play the 7-inning game 2 of this doubleheader. And with a break needed in between for everyone to get a little bit of hydration and probably a little bit of substance as well, a little food and drink. We will take a break, send it back to the studio, and then come back for game 2. We'll have to get those lineup cards together. For Berkeley, it is Colin Reed who will be the runner at second, having made the last out in that 8th inning. And Aiden Milton will be the batter at the plate, trying to advance that base runner. Zach Wick is behind him, and then Ty Broughton, as we will have the 6, 7, and 8 hitters out of this Berkeley Hornets lineup. Finishing his warm-up tosses is Damian Bloom. He came in and worked that 8th inning, now trying to work the 9th. He gave up the 2 runs on just 1 hit. No errors committed behind him, but he did have a couple of walks and an intentional walk as well, so technically 3 walks, even though he doesn't throw a pitch on the intentional walk. Somehow he got out of it, stranding those bases loaded. He did have a strikeout in that half inning as well. Here we go as the first pitch to Milton. A bunt laid down up that third base line, and he will be safe at first as Bloom, coming down off the mound, getting to it, kind of bobbled it just a little bit. I think he took his eye off of it, looking to third, and then had no chance at first, and so Aiden Milton reaches.
It was a perfect placement on the bunt.
Yeah, I'm thinking bunt base hit in that situation, putting runners at the corners for Zach Wick. Wick 0 for 1, had a fly out into right field. His only time up back in the 7th inning. Right-hand batter.
Then he came around to score as the runner last inning.
Yeah, he'll watch as the pitcher jumps back off that pitching rubber, turns and looks to first, but does not make a throw. I think he was thinking perhaps the runner at first might be in motion, trying to put that winning run at second base. There goes that runner. Here comes the pitch, squaring to bunt, taking that pitch down and in is Zach Wick. That's ball one, and no throw down on that pitch that was low and inside. Technically a steal, if you will, for Aiden Milton, representing the game-winning run. And now Wick with a chance to wrap this one up. Still nobody out in the bottom of the ninth. Bloom is ready. Infield drawn in. Here comes the pitch, and it's a bouncer that will be gloved by the shortstop. He'll throw to first and in time to get him. Boy, that ball took a real awkward carom as it hit down in front of the plate and then bounced high into the air where Jacob Pichtel came charging in. Good job by him to look the runners back and get the out. Pretty good stretch over at first base as well by Shears. Throw was just a touch high. And now with one out and the tying run at third, the winning run at second, it brings up the 8-hitter Ty Broughton. He's looking for his first hit today. And the pitch, a fastball outside corner at the knees for strike one. Broughton is grounded out to third, flied out to left, struck out looking, and drew a base on balls and scored in that 2-run eighth inning. Now batting here in the ninth. Bloom ready. Here's the pitch, up and in. That one misses. Count even 1-1. 11-10. The Pittsburgh Rawlings Tigers in the lead. But the Berkeley Post 14 Hornets have the tying run and the winning run in scoring position. 1 ball, 1 strike pitch. It is hit in between third and short. That one out into left field. The tying run will score. Milton is going to be held at third. Runners at the corners. Tied again at 11. And the throw goes over the head of the cutoff man and in behind home plate. Time was not taken. And that will be the game-winning run scoring on the error as Milton comes home from third, and Berkeley does get the win. Somewhat anticlimactic at the end of that play. It is an RBI base hit for Broughton as he hit it perfectly between the shortstop and the third baseman for the game-tying run. But then the throw in from left went over the head of the cutoff. The third baseman was over near the third base bag, and it rolled helplessly into foul territory down the third base line. And that E7 allows the game-winning run to score. So Berkeley puts 2 on the board in their final at bat and will get the victory by the score of 12-11. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back and wrap this one up after this timeout. It's American Legion Baseball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Ridgeway Self-Storage in Bunker Hill has the space you need for all your belongings. Their small, medium, and large size units are temperature controlled with drive-up access. Units are located in a fenced and gated perimeter and monitored by security cameras. There's also space to park your RV, boat, or car. Call now at 304-507-3952 or go to ridgewayselfstorage.com to get more information and check out the affordable rates. That's Ridgeway Self-Storage at 63 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill. Whatever your celebration, take it up a notch with Patriot Fireworks. From novelties to mortars, Patriot has it all in 2 fully stocked, convenient locations. 67 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill or 4812 Jarrettstown Road off I-81 Exit 5 Inwood. For the best selection of firework brands and varieties at fair prices, go to Patriot Fireworks, the oldest fireworks store in West Virginia, established in 1990. Check out their Facebook page or phone 304-229-3500 for Patriot Fireworks in Bunker Hill and Inwood.
Established in 1974, Shenandoah Veterinary Hospital has been serving the needs of the community's pets for nearly 50 years. Our pets are an important part of our lives and deserve a lot of care and love. Trust Shenandoah Veterinary Hospital to help them live the happy, healthy, long lives each deserve. That's Shenandoah Veterinary Hospital, located at 1152 Shepherdstown Road in Martinsburg, or give them a call at 304-263-2112.
craving lunch or dinner? The Cider Press restaurant inside Taylor's Farm Market has what you're craving. Awarded one of the 101 most unique places to eat in West Virginia, the Cider will fill you up with their delicious fresh orchard panini, mouth-watering smoker burger, farmer's daughter Cobb salad, and more. The Cider Press also serves a wide selection of craft beer and hard ciders. The Cider Press, serving lunch and dinner daily and where the food is fresh. You'll feel right at home. Now offering online ordering at ciderpressdeliandgrill.com.
All right, welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Park along with Spencer Dupuis. I'm Matt Miller. Donald Kinney is running our TV10 camera. Tyler Wilhelm is our on-site producer. Colin McLaughlin, our engineer, back at the studio. Took a couple of extra innings to get through this one, Spencer, but Berkeley gets the walk-off win, 12-11 on a walk-off error.
Yeah, I bet they're just happy for it to end. Get a little bit time out of the sun and out of the heat.
Yeah, certainly a unique finish to this game, no doubt about that. We saw plenty of runs as it was Berkeley falling behind 1-0 in the top of the first, but scoring 3 in the bottom of the inning. Pittsburgh added a run in the second to get to 3-2 after Berkeley failed to score in the bottom of the second. The Rawlings Tigers put 5 on the board in the third inning, opened a 7-3 lead, and it looked like they might be ready to take this game, but Berkeley would battle back, 2 in the bottom of the third, 2 in the bottom of the fourth, and then each team putting a run on the board in the sixth inning, and the next thing you know, we were tied at 8 at that point, and then neither team could score in the seventh. Each team put 2 on the board in that eighth inning as you start those extra innings with that runner at second. We were tied at 10 going into the ninth, and after Pittsburgh scored in the top of the ninth, Berkeley scores 2 in the bottom of the ninth, and they get the 12-11 win. Let's give you just a couple of numbers as we look back at Riley Bubb getting the win, an inning of relief, no runs, no hits, 1 strikeout, and no walks. And unfortunately, Damian Bloom will take the loss, and Bloom worked 2 innings. He ends up giving up the 4 runs on 2 hits in those not even full 2 innings. Really, it's an inning and a third if you want to look at it that way, which I probably should, as we did not finish out that bottom of the second. So officially an inning and a third, giving up 4 runs, 2 hits. He would walk 3 while striking out 1. Offensively, final totals look like this. For Berkeley, 12 runs on 11 hits with 2 errors, 9 left and 5 in scoring position. For the Pittsburgh Rawlings Tigers, 11 runs on 14 hits, 3 errors. They left 10, 5 in scoring position. Time of the game, 3 hours and 8 minutes, and the Hornets with the win are now 9-4. The Tigers with the loss fall to 7-12. All right, that's going to wrap it up for our Game 1 coverage. We're going to send it back to the studio and see what we can do to get some lineups and get ready for Game 2 action. We'll be back on the air, I would say probably within the next 20, 25 minutes, maybe as much as a half an hour, depending on how quickly we can get everything together and how quickly they are ready to play baseball. All right, our final here in Game 1, once again, in 9 innings, it's Berkeley with the win over Pittsburgh, 12-11, the final. Don't go too far away. We'll be back with Game 2 in just a bit.
The following is a special sports broadcast presentation of Talk Radio WRNR Martinsburg.
Play ball! You've been listening to American Legion Baseball featuring the Berkeley Post 14 Hornets. Today's game broadcast has been brought to you by Patriot Fireworks, Ridgeway Mini Storage, Lawn Doctor of Berkeley and Jefferson Counties, Mountaineer Kitchen and Baths, Shenandoah Veterinary Hospital, Smallwood Small Insurance, Berkeley County Health Department, Trips Floor Sanding, and the Cider Press Restaurant at Taylor's Farm Market. For the continued excitement of American Legion Baseball and Major League Baseball featuring the Washington Nationals, keep it tuned to Talk Radio WRNR Martinsburg and TV 10. All rights reserved.